Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, everyone. Happy New Year. Let's fix a couple of things. Boom. Hide you. Okay. Welcome. It's that time of the week. Time for another Mark W's Old Games on a Weekday. Last time I took a break from this long-running Nethack series that we've been doing to play some Christmas Commodore stuff, but now we're going to get back on track with Nethack and Chill, which is our, in theory, super casual, but it's actually pretty hardcore Nethack series. Yeah, the idea is I thought I would take my time with everything, explain every action I'm taking and how everything works, because Nethack can be a tough nut to crack for the inexperienced, let's say. How's my volume tonight? Is everything sounding good? I had some complaints on my last Christmas video that I think people couldn't hear me, but nobody mentioned that live, so I guess it probably wasn't too bad. Probably just a little bit off, I guess. But yeah, Happy New Year, Ryan, who is in the chat, and whoever else might be watching. This is the first stream I'm doing of the new year. It took me so long to get going with the stream this new year. It took me until 8 p.m. on the very first day of the year. Right, so getting back on track here means getting this character back on track as well. Let's make sure we have our demo draw set up. This is very important. You got to draw circles and arrows pointing to the circle. So, all right, we can do that. To me, something that's new and exciting about my setup here, it probably doesn't really matter to the viewer, but to me, I'm excited about this. I got a new number pad because my old one was showing its age. It was 20 years old. And I basically got that one when I got my first laptop in 2004 because I wanted to play roguelikes like Nethack. And, you know, laptop keyboards don't have number pads built in usually. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool. And it lights up, but it's also nice and solid. It's got some metal here. It feels nice and solid. Not like it's going to slide around. It has a little adjustable stand, so you can have it like sitting at your desk at a slight angle, and it's mechanical. And yeah, the LEDs are bluish for what that's worth. But yeah, I'm feeling better equipped to to fight the enemies in Nethack with this new weapon by my side. Right, so the elephant in the room was my last game 2 weeks ago ended with a horrible mistake on my part. Just horrible. It was that I zapped myself with a wand of cancellation, which sorry, let me move some stuff around. I got a whole mess of like presents from Christmas and stuff that I didn't put away yet. By the way, if anyone wants to share some neat loot they got for Christmas, that's always fun to talk about. So feel free to mention that in the chat. But yeah, this is one of my favorite things I received. Number pad. But yeah, the character zapped himself with a wand of cancellation, which means essentially any weapon or armor I had that was enchanted is now a +0. It just hurts to look at this, especially this guy right here, the +0 Grace Winder. I had burned through, I don't know, at least 3, I guess, scrolls of enchant weapon, including probably blessing them with holy water to get to +7, and now it's down to +0. It kind of hurts to look at every little thing, but all the armor you can see is +0 too. I didn't really have a huge pile of enchantments on all the armor yet. The gauntlets of power were at +4. The boots of speed were at +2. It hurts to look at it too much, but really, you know, after I calmed down after crying for 18 hours in bed after this horrible incident occurred, you know, I just got to keep going, got to dust myself off and keep going. And the way I want to play is, you know, initially, I think I wrapped up my last stream saying I might actually offline spend a lot of time rebuilding my character. I think I'm mostly fine to keep going forward, to be quite honest. There's a couple of things to be aware of. One thing, on a side note, it is there's a new moon, which unfortunately damages your luck by a little bit in the logic of Nethack. When there's a full moon, you gain a luck. When there's a new moon, you lose a luck point. And luck is a stat that you don't actually see at the bottom here, but it's kept track internally, and my luck is pretty good last I remembered, so I'm probably fine. But yeah, my plan here is so essentially I got a lot weaker in the weapon department. I'll put it that way. I got somewhat weaker in the armor department, but I also last stream what I did was I spent a lot of money getting intrinsic armor, basically armor class improvements by donating at a temple. And my thought is, it kind of balanced out, right? Obviously, it's not. Obviously, it'd be better to have the intrinsic AC plus the enchanted armor, but in a sense, I didn't really lose much. It about balanced out. And I think because I am on the level Fort Ludios, which I basically just cleared, I can gather up a whole lot of loot. This is what this place is all about, basically loot. So I can get a lot of money and gems and get some more enchantments. Be more like intrinsic armor class. They call that protection in the wiki. So essentially, that's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get Grace Wendier back up to +7, but I'm not going to stress it. I'm going to keep progressing in the game and see how I do, basically. And if it seems too hard, then maybe I'll try to retreat and regroup or whatnot. But basically, I'm mostly going to ignore the problem. I still have a bunch of stuff in my bag that didn't get affected, because that's how it works. The stuff in your bag doesn't get affected. All these wands, though, essentially garbage. All the ones I have are ones that are nice to have, but they're not like absolutely god tier. None of these are god tier, and they're all done. You can charge up a wand with a scroll of charging, but I guess my point is these are all these are all nice to haves, and so if I just dump them, I'm not gonna miss them. There's no point in saving these for a scroll of charging. They're all out of charges. I'm gonna dump them. And so I'll regroup. I'll pick up more wands as I go, and it'll be fine. And I know what cancellation is now, and I won't be stupid enough to zap it at myself. I really shouldn't have. I was trying to do an experiment. I was like, what was I doing? I was like, there's a locked chest or something. Let me zap the wand that I suspected might be opening, a wand of opening at the chest. And I wound up accidentally zapping myself instead of the chest, and it turned out to be cancellation. It was like a whole comedy of errors, I guess you could say. But yeah, we'll come back from this. It'll be all right. You can see some of these rings are kind of garbage now. I might as well drop them. There's no point in... Yeah. So this is going to give me a +0 to my constitution, this ring. Is that worth it? No. This one's going to give me a +0 to the damage I deal. Is that worth it? No. Does a +0 ring of protection do anything to your armor class? I think probably not, but I'll test that. At least the rings, their core effect is still intact. Like conflict is still conflict. Levitation is still levitation. You may notice that everything is uncursed now, because part of that cancellation is that it will remove the blessed or cursed status on all objects. So everything is uncursed now. So yeah, what I have in the bag, let's remind myself what I have in the bag. Everything in this bag is not affected. So I still have a bunch of scrolls and stuff, including enchant armor. Right. Probably the other thing that hurts is a ring. What is it? My magic marker I had on my person, which I believe has no charges, but at the same time, I had written at least 4 or 5 scrolls with it. Plus, at one point, I accidentally wasted a bunch of charges by trying to write a scroll while blind. So I used up the magic marker while doing that, while making a junk scroll, essentially. So what I'm getting at, the magic marker was probably almost used up anyway, or possibly used up. So it's not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going forward, and my immediate plans, I'm gonna try to donate at the nearest temple again to get more intrinsic armor class, because all this money and gems are here in Fort Ludios, which I just cleared out. And by the way, I mostly cleared it out by using a ring of conflict. You put that on, and all the enemies beat each other up. It's kind of overpowered a little bit. I still have my 2 pet dragons about, I believe. Let's see if I can see them. I'm gonna put on my blindfold. And for those who aren't following that, I haven't... Did I like... My dragon's not here? Anyway, the way this works is because I have the intrinsic ability that's called telepathy, I can see anything while I'm blind. Anything with a brain on the level I can see while blind. Like I can see this orc all of a sudden. That's right here. And yes, I love drawing the arrows. That's the best part. Here's a giant of some sort of here. It looks like my dragons aren't here. And I wish I remembered why. Did I just choose not to take them to this level? I think that's the case. I kind of got sucked into a magic portal here by accident in one of the vaults in one of the regular dungeon levels. So I don't think the dragons were with me. So, yeah, bear with me as I'm kind of just reminding myself of everything that's happening. I see the right of this window is a little bit truncated, so I'll try to fix that before we really get going. Sorry about that. And I hope everyone is enjoying the new year and it isn't getting into too much trouble. I know all viewers of Nethack streams are a wild and a crazy bunch. So you're probably getting into shenanigans. No, but I want to get this looking nice. Everybody deserves to have it looking nice, right? I want to see the border, the right border. This is one of the UI options, by the way. I wasn't using this when I started the series. I was using kind of the basic, they call it the teletype UI, but this one's a little better. It's called the curses UI. It has these nice little panels and stuff. It's all made of, you know, character graphics still. Geez, I'm having trouble finding the end here. Here we go. Here's the rightmost border. All right. Unfortunately, that makes it a little bit... I have to make it smaller to fit it all, but not a big deal. I'll make this smaller too. Nethack and chill. And by the way, old games on a weekday, the general theme is that on some weekday, I will play old school games. And right now, I'm mostly focused on Nethack. The series I'm calling Nethack and Chill. All right, so we got this kind of looking decent-ish. You don't need to see my face super large. Nobody wants to look at my acne. All right, so, yeah, then I am stressed, which I don't like. That refers to how much equipment you're carrying. You don't want to be stressed usually. I don't know. I don't remember why I'm quite like that. Because I'm carrying a ton of money? No, I'm not. Well, you know, I'm going to start dumping crap like I mentioned. But it's probably worth taking these stone. Oh, okay, the troll who just appeared. I was probably, if I remember correctly, hold on, this is my first time using this actual number pad, the new one. So what's going on here? It's not quite working offhand. Do I want number lock on or not? Okay, I'm moving with, okay. I think I'm good. Something on the map. Well, this is weird because it's doing I'm not sure what's happening here. I can move around, look left and right. When I use the look thing, it's acting bizarre. I'm not sure why. Oh, I have to press. Now, usually you can move the cursor around, right? But it's kind of jumping around. I'm not sure what's making it do that. It's weird. Rather than moving the cursor tile by tile, it's kind of just jumping to like the far end. Like if I push up now, look at something on the map, now I press the up arrow. It's like jumping all the way to the end. I don't really understand why. All right, let's just kill this troll. I can't move up left. Why not? I can't move up. What's going on here? I can move up when it's not moving into the troll. Okay, this thing is attacking me. I gotta get this figured out. I can't attack. It won't. It registers the key. Jesus is bad. All right, I can't be fooling around with this. What would make it so I can move up, but not to not up to attack with it? And all I'm doing is using a new number pad. That can't. It must be something else that's doing that. Let's check the options. I don't know. Nudist. What the heck is nudist? I'm tempted to just plug in my old one because I don't really have. I can't really fool around here and experiment while a troll is killing me. I don't even know if that's the issue though. I guess that would narrow it down though. I could see if the old number pad has this issue or not. Let's turn on show experience points. That's a good idea. Show race. Sure, why not? Okay. Yeah, this is weird. Let me get my old number pad. Just bear with me a minute. Why would a new number pad not let you attack and yet the key to move registers? That's very strange. So yeah, it must be something else. Okay, Mr. Oldie is plugged in, and I'm gonna try to attack this troll above me, and it won't work. Interesting. But I can't move right either. Okay. I think my old number pad is refusing to cooperate because it doesn't like being placed. Jeez. I just use the arrows on my keyboard. Of course, you can't move diagonal when you do that, but I was able to hit the ice troll. At least that suggests to me I don't have some weird setting that would prevent me from attacking going on. You know what I mean? I don't know what that would be, but cursed number pad plus 3, minus 3 maybe. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Also, my old one has like an LED for numlock, and when I press the numlock button to toggle that, it doesn't. Okay, now it's going. I was gonna say it's not going. Okay, the old one is working. I was able to kill the troll. Okay. I had some difficulty getting it to work, but it worked. I'm gonna try the new one again, I guess. But yeah, it's not great, you know, when there's monsters that can actually harm you and you don't have your basic tools working. Nobody likes their tools failing when monsters are attacking. Okay. New one's back in. I got a keyboard setup assistant. All right. Let me move that aside. Maybe I have to get through follow this stupid process. Maybe that's why. It wants me to press the button to the right of my shift key. I don't have that. Doesn't have a shift button. I'll cancel that. I'll quit that. Okay, can I move? I can move. Can I move diagonal? I can. Does the looking command still look weird? Yeah, it works very weird still. I don't know why. Oh. It's acting like I'm holding down shift to run for some reason. Now, is that only happening with my new key number pad or not? I can go one by one with my arrow keys. New number pad. It's making me run with every keystroke, but why? And let's test the old one again. I don't know. Sorry about this mess. You know, every little thing you got to test before you go live on a screen because everything breaks. Okay, old number pad plugged in. Now, is that forcing me to run all the time too? It is not. Only the new one is. So why would that be? All right, maybe I'll just use the old one until I figure it out another time. Maybe I have to go through the stupid setup or something. All right, I'm using the old one. Sorry to be annoying. All right. Yep. Now I got one viewer. Like I don't want to watch this crap. That must be you, right? Unless Arturo's watching it, it's not counting him again. All right. So old number pad is, and just offline, I'll try to figure out what the hell's going on with the new one. All right, but I can look around again. I hope. Yeah, there we go. I can move the cursor around. All right, so the plan is, first of all, I have no idea why I am so stressed. Am I carrying that much? Usually I try to be unburdened, but until I find that bag of holding that I've been looking for, I'm going to have to go with kind of dealing with being burdened and dropping the bag as needed. But right now I am one level above burdened on the encumbrance spectrum, which sucks. And I want to make that not happen. But I'm going to be dropping all these wands. So let's just do that. Is there a reason to keep perhaps this one copper one that I don't know what it is? I don't think so. Because that's out of charges too. So let's drop all the wands. I'm going to make a nice wand pile right here. So long, wands. It hurts to see, but how do I just select them all? Can I do that? E, F, O, Y, Z, H, K, Q, R, S, T, V, Y. See you all. All right, now at least I'm only slightly burdened. See, your movements are only slightly slowed slightly by your load, and this is burdened down here in the status bar. Let's take off my blindfold. But yeah, I want to check if these rings do anything. I'm pretty sure gain constitution wouldn't do anything if it's +0, but let's try. Look at my constitution is currently 18, and now we put it on. Yeah, so this is garbage. Let's drop it. No reason to have a +0 ring of if the +0 is what it adds to your ability. I think increased damage is the same thing, but it's hard to see for sure because there's no like damage thing at the bottom. The ring of protection might still help. We can check the armor class. -6. If the ring of protection actually does something, we'll see that change. So we're going to put on H. It did not change, so therefore it's pretty much garbage too. All right. Let's see. Ryan said there needs to be a business simulation game where you draw and put arrows on the screen. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd be all ready for. Oh no, I have auto pickup on. I'm picking up some stuff I don't want right now. Go. No. Jeez. All right, we don't want this two-handed sword and the scimitar and this crossbow and the crossbow bolts and the random orcish helm. All right, sorry about that. All right, so again, the plan is we're going to try to get some wealth and go to that nearest temple. Why did I write bag important? I think that's okay. I think that's a bag I have currently, and the problem is when I leave a note and I forget to clear it, and we have incorrect notes. But what I want to do is get to well, I'm at Fort Ludios, and if I go back through the portal, I'll go back to level 13, I think. The temple is there. If I recall correctly, one of my dragons killed the co-aligned priest at that temple, and that kind of sucks because that would be a convenient temple to donate to get the armor class that I'm looking for, the intrinsic protection. But instead, I have to go to some other temple. There was one in the Gnomish Mines. Yeah, so I have to go to level 8 of the Gnomish Mines, which means first going back up to level 4 of the regular dungeon, just so I can get to the entrance to the Gnomish Mines there. Now here's a problem. It might not be a problem. When I go back through this portal, I'm going to be in a vault on a regular dungeon level. And the vault is kind of an enclosed location that you can only exit by teleporting or digging. If you can't get out, a guard will come and make you give him all the money you have on your person because he assumes it's all stolen. But I think I'm okay because I probably have a scroll of teleport if I have no way of digging anymore. I had a wand of digging, but that got canceled. So unless I have a wand of digging in my bag still, I don't believe I have a means of digging. I think I have no wands, it looks like, in the bag. Okay, I guess I probably have a scroll of teleport somewhere around here, though. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a bunch of them. All right. See these scrolls of teleport. All right. I mean, this won't be the end of the world, right? But let's gather some gems and cash. Oh, God, I thought I had auto pickup turned off. Okay. Random corpses. All right, let's grab some. Oh, here's that troll again. If you notice, it's actually, I'm not really plowing through the enemies quite like I used to be due to the enchantments on my weapons being lost. But, all in all, I seem like I'm not, like, in dire straits or anything, though. Collect some amethyst stones to sell. Where can I sell these stones, by the way? Again, the point is I want to get protection, which can be expensive. I'm trying to recall where I sold. Oh, that's right. Didn't those guys didn't I basically drain the stores dry? The shopkeepers had no more money to give to me for these gems I have. So I think I'm gonna just try to get the cash. I think this is a big pile right here, perhaps. Let's check it out. It is 5,647 gold, which is good, but protection is quite expensive. It costs something times your level. What is it? 400 times your level to get a boost, and you might have to do it more than once. You can get a maximum of, it's time to pull out the old wiki. I believe it's a maximum of 9 armor class boosts from protection. And last time I got 5 in total, I think. Ooh, bright light. Speaking of bright light, my daughter has been into Gremlins lately. She's not allowed to watch the movie. I mean, she gets very easily scared, but she saw the thumbnail of Gremlins on HBO Max, or they just call it Max these days. And she was very intrigued by the picture of Gizmo the Mogwai in the thumbnail. So she's been asking me about Gremlins like 300 times a day, including these strange questions like, can Gremlins have crushes and get married? Like, sometimes I just say, I don't know. They're just a fake movie. I don't know everything about Gremlins. Anyway, yeah, it looks like it's going to cost 400 times 15, which by my math is 6,000. I also wanted to check the maximum. I believe it's 9. It's the most you can get. And then you're done basically. Let's look at this article actually. Guaranteed up to 9 points. Unlikely after that. It's kind of weird. A lot of NetHack deals in probabilities. Like it won't say. I don't know what the logic is here. They don't say here, but it could be something like beyond that you have a 1% chance of each donation giving you a point of intrinsic protection. But anyway, yeah, 400 times 15 is 6,000. So I'm gonna get. Ideally, it would be more than. Well, ideally, I'd have like maybe 12,000 to try. Can Gremlins play NetHack as? Yeah, right. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna dump. I don't know. Do I want to dump the gems? They can help your score at the end, and I might find some. Stores later that still have cash to offer me. So maybe I'll hold on to the gems. But for this one purpose, its immediate purpose of trying to get the money for more intrinsic protection, it's not doing me any good basically. Right. So oh yeah, here we go. There's more. Oh, wow. There's the money. Okay. Yeah, this will help. It's gonna be hard to carry. I might get myself stressed again, but we'll see. Let's see how much I can pick up here. Oh my goodness. Kablam, you triggered a landmine. That's not great. And now you rebalance your load, movement is difficult, you fall into a pit. Okay, there's a lot of traps here, apparently. That's good to know, I guess. Find a land. A lot of land. What am I going to do about this? I think you can disarm traps, but it's something I never bothered to do very much. For one thing, I think you need the right tools for it. Untrap. Certain types of traps can be disarmed with an untrap command. All right, can I do that to landmines, maybe? Search command is a great way to uncover traps without setting them off. Untrap can be used on doors and containers. But these are just traps in the ground. Because of technical limitations in the level format, only one trap can exist on any given square, sure. If you aren't able to untrap a physical trap, or if the trap is non-physical, you can usually remove most traps by entering the square and digging a pit. Well, I can remove it, but these landmines get removed when they blow me up anyway. By the way, I have a damaged leg right now, but it'll heal very quickly. That's why I'm stressed now, I believe, because I got a leg injury. But it's like, 30 turns later and it heals. Fortunately, that's not very realistic. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Can I try untrapping? It's something I don't usually bother to do, but I probably should. Let's try untrapping it. It did say it would only work on what, doors and containers. Untrap can be used on doors and containers. I'll just give it a try. Didn't I see? Cannot deal with the landmine while trapped. Oh, I'm in the pit. Okay, crawl the edge of the pit. Fine. Here comes that ice troll again. Oh, jeez. Picks up a crossbow. He picks up a scimitar. He picks up a two-handed sword. Uh-oh. Crap, he zapped me with lightning. I'm going to close this door. I'm blinded by the flash. I do have reflection, though, yeah. So that should make it so it can't really... The lightning can't really hurt me, but I can apparently still get blinded by it whizzing by me or something. So that actually wand of lightning, that one wand was not one of the drained ones from my cancellation. And there's a new enemy here. It's an Etten. I'll kill him for fun of it. Yeah, I'm not really plowing through enemies quite as he was before. So yeah, that... Oh. Let me finish my sentence. That lack of enchantment does hurt. And I am actually, look at my hit points taking hits. I'll heal pretty quickly, not a huge deal. But, you know, I have to be aware now that I'm not this killing machine right now. But now, to continue to the next thought that struck me, there's a throne here. I can sit there and try to make magic happen. If you remember before, like a couple streams ago, I had some really cool effects happen due to sitting on a throne. One was that I got to genocide any creature I wanted, and I chose mind flayers to wipe out in the entire Nethack universe. And the other thing was I got a wish. I got a wish, and for my wish, I wished for oh yeah, it didn't work out quite as well as I'd hoped. Basically, I wished for cursed scrolls of genocide to make black gray dragons appear. And my goal, my hope was to make a bunch of them appear, kill them, and take their gray dragon scale mail to enchant and make take their gray dragons to make into gray dragon scale mail. But 4 of them appeared. I decided to tame 2 of them, hence why I have 2 pets on the other level. And the 2 that I killed, who were still enemies, did not drop the scales. Each such dragon has a 1/3 chance of dropping the scales. So essentially that was, I won't say it's a blown wish. We'll see what happens when the 2 pet dragons die. But if I get no scales out of it, it's kind of a blown wish. Right now, though, it might be good to have those dragons alongside me to help me fight, because I'm a little bit, now to mention, I'm not this killing machine anymore right now. I actually suffered pretty decent damage just from that troll and the Etten. And Rise is not many games utilize genocide. It's kind of a, certainly not a PC word. I mean, you know, it's you're just wiping out a whole bunch of some kind of bad guy, basically. But yeah, it doesn't sound good. All right, so let's sit on the throne. Basically, is what I'm getting at. There was one bad outcome that could happen that I had forgotten about last time. Is that all your money on hand can get wiped out on a throne. So all you have to do though is just drop it before you step onto it and sit on it. Sit on it. I'm going to rest a bit, though, because I could use the extra hit points back. By the way, because my constitution is so high, my hit points actually come back pretty quickly. Look at that. Every couple turns, I get like 5 or 6. It's not bad at all. But I'm stressed because I have that leg injury that I mentioned before. I guess I might as well just... There's no point in waiting for that to heal to sit on the throne. So here we go. You feel a wrenching sensation. All right, so that was essentially... It was forcing me to teleport. But this is what they call a non-teleport level, because it's kind of a special level, Fort Ludios. So it didn't have any effect. And then kind of just randomly my leg felt better. So now I am no longer stressed. I am burdened. But here is the Wikipedia, I mean the Nethack wiki entry on all the outcomes that can happen for the throne. Let's remind ourselves there is a 2/3 chance of nothing happening. And if in those cases it'll say you feel somehow out of place. But otherwise, there's a 1/3 chance of one of the following happening. And unfortunately, I got a kind of crap one, the wrenching sensation. And that's actually a good confirmation, though, because there's basically 2 outcomes of number 12 here. If you have negative luck, you wake all the monsters on the level and it says you feel threatened. Otherwise, you are teleported within the level. You feel a wrenching sensation. Therefore, I do not have negative luck. So it's good to know that you know, just to see confirmation of that. But yeah, let's keep sitting on it. As imagine, you know, the Fonz is yelling at us to sit on it repeatedly. Oh shit. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. You sit on the opulent throne. A voice echoes, "Thy audience hath been summoned, sire." And the throne vanishes in a puff of logic. So the throne is used up. That look around me, it summoned a whole bunch of monsters. 2 of them being dragons. The rest should be cake. But as we've already established, I'm not an absolute killing machine right now. We have 2 fully grown adults about to go at me. The rest of them I'm not worried about. Hopefully I should be able to handle them anyway. But how do I want to play this? I could just put on the Ring of Conflict for starters. Let them at least target each other. Actually, I think it would be stupid not to do that. So let's do that. And I could drop the bag just to make myself unburdened, so I'll get my full number of action. But let's just start with the Ring of Conflict. Hobgoblin misses, Mortar Orc hits, you hear some noises, Bugbear misses. Alright. I think I'll drop that bag. Drop the bag. Okay, I'm now unencumbered. And let's kill the dragons because they're dangerous. Orange versus yellow. This being Nethack and Chill, we should check out the abilities of an orange dragon versus a yellow dragon. Remind ourselves. Orange dragon. Now, every dragon in like D&D as well as this game has like a special thing about them. Like orange dragons, they have a sleeping gas breath weapon. All right, that's their main thing is sleeping. That's the theme of the orange dragons. I'm sleep resistant, so it's not a big deal. And yellow dragons should not be a big deal either. Their thing is acid. Oh, okay. Acid might actually hurt me. I don't think I'm acid resistant. Interesting thing though, if you eat their corpse, it'll cure stoning. Kind of like lizards. Or if you might recall, I have a lizard corpse on my person at all times, just in case something starts turning me to stone. I can pop that in my mouth. All right, Ryan has to go. See you later, Ryan. Take care, and Happy New Year to you. Right. So anyway, long story short, I guess I'm going to take out the yellow dragon because it spews acid first. Okay. Speaking of sleeping, somebody threw a potion at me. Someone out of sight who's not even right next to me. And it was probably a sleep potion because it made me yawn. But I have sleep resistance, so it's no biggie. All right, let's keep tearing into this yellow dragon. You hit the yellow dragon, hit the yellow dragon. Hit the yellow dragon. The kobold misses. The yellow dragon misses. Dragon hits. Yellow dragon hits. Hit the yellow. Yes, I feel a lot weaker. It's starting to be clear to me now. I am not the human blender I once was. All right, but at least I finished the dragon. Oh my goodness. I just saw my hit points drop quite a bit there. Yeah, it's orange dragon hitting me 3 times. That'll do it. All right. Part of me wants to step to the left to kind of like maybe lure the dragon to go attacking the H, the O, and the K, which are Hobgoblin, Bugbear, Mortar Orc, and Kobold. But leaving the bag exposed might mean these humanoid idiots just kind of walk over to it and start taking things out of it and using them. So that can happen. So I'm gonna try to tear into this dragon some more and try to be aware of my hit points. I have to think, what do I do if that gets too low? I think I can loot the bag. Yeah, there should be a healing potion, I think, in the bag. So it would take 1 action to take it out. But let's just cancel for now. Let's just focus on the attack on the orange dragon. Hit the orange dragon, hit the orange dragon. You hit the orange dragon, you hit the orange dragon. The kobold becomes a large kobold. What? I'm not sure. Did he just like grow up, or is it a chameleon? I know there's certain kinds of monsters can like evolve like over time. It's kind of like leveling up. For example, your cat. It starts as a kitten. It can become a house cat at the next level. And I'm not sure if we just witnessed a kobold grow up live before our eyes, or if it's a chameleon that transforms. Hey, Carlos in the house. Welcome. Just playing some Nethack tonight. Thanks for joining the stream, Carlos. Well, let's see what keeps happening here. Orange dragon bites. Orange dragon hits. Orange dragon. All right, so clearly this orange dragon doesn't have much trouble actually hitting me, which is not Fantastic. And it knocked my hit points down, not a huge amount in that one turn. I think I'm going to be okay, but I need to finish off this orange dragon. Hit the orange dragon, hit the orange dragon. The bugbear hits, orange dragon hits, orange dragon hits, orange dragon. Yeah, this thing just keeps hitting me. I can't teleport away because it's a no teleport level. I just gotta hope like the next hit or two gets him. You hit the orange dragon, you kill the orange dragon. All right. Oh. I can deal with these other idiots. Okay, take that bugbear, take that large kobold. Oof. I'm still blind, by the way. That's from the lightning that strike. Are you familiar with this game, Carlos? This is the famous Nethack, one of the original roguelike games. And by the way, I have this special like life meter turned on at the bottom here. You can see the white. I think you can make it colorized, but I'm not going to fiddle with the config right now. It's telling me the percent of my health that's that I still have. Essentially, I'm at like I guess this would around here would be the 50% mark. So I'm at like maybe I'm at less than 33%. What am I at? I'm at more than 33%. I don't know, whatever I'm at, 40% or so. Yeah. And Carlos says not at all, but yeah, totally roguelike. Yeah, this is probably my favorite roguelike of all time. It's such a deep and crazy and interesting game. I don't always recommend it as a game for anyone to pick up and play because it's quite a learning curve and it's just a lot of weird. There's a lot of weird, obscure knowledge you need to have, and even when you have that knowledge, you still need to look up a lot of things in the wiki if you want to play effectively. With the exception of some really crazy players who are somehow insanely good at this game. Anyway, the throne is now gone, and all I got out of it was a bunch of monsters to fight, which sucks. But c'est la vie. Yeah, but back to these traps. And is this troll, the ice troll, is it done? I think it's done. These trolls keep getting up and trying to kill you again, like that song by Chumbawamba. They like to sing that song. All the trolls in the heck, but sometimes they just die and their body is too mutilated or something. They won't get back up again. But yeah, I have to deal with these traps. There's a lot of traps on these gold piles. There's a landmine here. Great. So what I did was I hit the search button a lot of times and nothing happened. So I figured that it was clear, but I guess not. It probably doesn't hurt that I'm blind. Maybe have to be not blind first. All right, so let's rest a while. Oh, okay. I guess you can find it when you're blind because I just did. Can I disarm? Untrap. To the left. Cannot deal with the landmine while trying. Oh, yeah, that shit again. This is tough. I'm gonna taking a lot of damage from these traps. Landmine is difficult to disarm. Great. Let's try again. I don't know if that means I like failed the roll or is it just impossible for me to do it. So again, in the spirit of Nethack and chill, we're going to take our time and look up how things work. The untrap extended command will attempt to disable an adjacent trap. I was thinking, by the way, of that what I said a moment ago about like I don't know if I recommend this game to newbies. I actually kind of do. It's a fantastic game, and again, one of my favorite games of all time. But you have to be really in love with what you're seeing here. Like this looks so good to you that you're willing to put in the time and effort to learn all the crazy intricacies, and you have to be prepared to die hundreds of times before you win, basically. All right, untrap. Special interaction with pits, bear traps, and spider webs, as it will instead attempt to help out any monster trapped in one. Okay. Which may result in said monster becoming peaceful. I forgot about that. If a monster is in a pit, you can help them out by using untrap on the square that has the monster in the pit, and you'll help them out, and they may become peaceful. They're like, oh, thank you. Thank you for helping me. And lawful characters occasionally get a +1 alignment bonus for helping monsters out of a trap. You feel you did the right thing. That's funny. And if you try to help out a cockatrice and its brethren this way without wearing gloves, you become petrified. All right, successfully untrapping a landmine or a bear trap will recover a trap object. Okay, so it looks like you can do it. But what? Okay, it's a probability. All right, the base chance of disarming most traps is 1 in 3. All right, and they get into the fancy algorithm. Add 1 if you're blind. Okay, so the difficulty gets harder when you're blind. It would probably help if I wasn't blind. It would probably help if I wasn't blind then. Okay. Rogues are good at disarming traps. Kind of a, I won't say it's a terrible ability because obviously it's good right here, but it's so rare that you actually need it. All right. I'm gonna go with basically it's a, without getting into all this nonsense. It seems like it's basically a 1 in 3 chance for starters, but I am also blind, so it's a 1 in 4 chance with each try. But it seems like you don't trigger the trap when you fail to disarm it, so that's good, I guess. Have you played any other roguelikes in the ASCII style, Carlos? All right, so let's try this out. Keep trying to disarm, I guess. And Carlos says Nopers. Yeah, it's a wonderful genre. It's one of my favorites. What I like about it is they're rich and detailed games that, and they kind of, if you're cool with the graphics looking like this, then you know the devs don't have to dedicate significant resources to the graphics, and you know they just make the game awesome without worrying about the graphics. So I keep trying to disarm this landmine. It's not happening. Difficult to disarm. Difficult to disarm. I do want this money though. You can see again. Oh, that's good. You can see again. Still difficult. I feel like it should have happened by now if it's possible. And I did kind of gloss over a lot of the detail in that wiki page, so with probably 1 in difficulty you succeed. Otherwise, if I guess the random number generated equals 0, you only get a message that this trap is difficult to remove. Okay. However, if it's greater than 0, bad things happen. All right, I don't really understand the RNL thing. The pseudo random number function that's used when a result should be weighted by luck. Okay, so my luck factors into the random number generated. I don't know. I mean, I just keep trying a bunch more times before I give up. There's a way to repeat the last action. The control R? No. Repeat? No. Let's look it up quick. Nethack, repeat last command. Yeah, there is a button to do that. Repeat previous command, and it is Control A. Okay. Good to know. That's great for anything where there's like a prompt and multiple steps. Like this, I have to type hashtag untrap. And then I have to hit enter and choose the direction. So now I can just, instead of doing that, I just press Control A. And it's just taking me to the prompt though. So that kind of isn't really, it's not, it's not as good as I would hope. It's just taking me to that hashtag prompt thing. Your lamp name not magic flicker. Okay, my lamp's running out. I don't know, I'll just turn that off, I guess. I think this room is lit up anyway. The question is, do I want to just plow through all these traps? I mean, I think I'll be fine hit points wise. It does abuse your, I believe, your wisdom stat every time you like hit a trap. I believe. But the thing is, I'm actually okay with that because the unicorn horn will undo any such damage. Actually, can I do that for my leg? Yeah, look at that. No, nothing happens. Your leg feels better. I think it it felt better independently just by random chance and time passing. The unicorn horn didn't cure that, I don't think. I think I'm just gonna plow through it. I'm gonna be a hot mess in theory, but I'm just gonna be falling in pits and blowing up in landmines left and right. Fall into a pit, that's fine. As long as I keep my eye on my hit points, I'm fine. That's my theory. Then again, it's gonna make me abuse my wisdom score. I believe it's wisdom, but again, I can just use the unicorn horn to make that okay again. Kablan. All right, Carlos is out. Good night, Carlos. Thanks for stopping by. All right. I'm gonna. Seems awfully quiet today. Maybe this isn't exciting for a lot of people. That's all right though. Let's. I'm gonna try to crop this top a little bit better. Put on my crop top. There. I don't like that you can see the window stuff at the top. All right. Yeah. Happy New Year to you too, Carlos. See you later. Yeah, this is our first stream of the new year on Mark W. and Rob Bob present. All right, so yeah, again, I'm just gonna keep a close eye on my hit points and not worry about it, basically. Look, I'm actually healing quite quickly once again due to my high constitution. It gives me regenerative abilities. What's a little landmine, right? They should have a trap that works like landmines in movies. In movies, you step on a landmine and there's a click, and it doesn't trigger until you release the pressure for some reason. And I always thought that was stupid because why would landmines work like that? But I figured it was real. And so I looked it up at one time. I don't remember the source I looked at, the source I found, but apparently it's not real. I mean, I guess it in theory could be real, but it's not normal. Let's put it that way. It's not common. You feel clumsy. That might be part of the damage. I just lost the dexterity basically, but let's just use the unicorn horn again. But yeah, it's not a thing that you have to as far as I know, as far as what I read, that landmines will only trigger once you step off of them. That's just something they made up for some movie drama. Like, oh no, what do we do? And like, but it's funny how many movies have that. Like, you can watch any, even a Vietnam movie that's supposed to be sort of realistic. You got the platoon going through the jungle, then you hear click, and they all freeze. It's like, oh no! And he goes, "You guys save yourself. I'm done for." And they go, "No, we can put some weight on it, and you jump off at the right moment." No, why would they be triggered by someone stepping off it? That makes no sense. Make it trigger when they step onto it. If it was somehow mechanically difficult to make it work that way, that would be one thing. But why would it be? I'm not an engineer of landmines, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, my hit points are fine still. I got a lot of money now. Look how much money I got. No wonder I'm stressed. Besides my broken legs, that it's broken like about 8,000 times. Okay, now I'm having trouble. It's gonna take me to the next level of encumbrance, which I already shouldn't be at where I am. But once I rest from my leg injury, we can see how I fare. Actually, now that I mention it, I might as well trigger all the mines. Then I'll just rest my legs and see how much I can carry without going to the level beyond stressed. That's way too much. Spiked pit. The thing is, I'm not. The pits aren't going to go away. The landmines are, but not the pits. Okay, so I'm gonna just. Oh, look, there's a hidden door. Let's see what's the. All right, got some emeralds. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna rest until my leg heals. Then I'll get the rest of the as much money as I can. Your leg feels better. Okay, I'm stressed still. Let's see what I can get here. Okay, might as well get the gem. 309 gold. Again, I mostly just want to be able to donate to the temple and get intrinsic protection. As much as I can. The max you can get is 9. I've already gotten, I believe, 5. This is why I ought to be taking notes. So I'm gonna try to get 9, 4 more, basically. That's the idea. And each time you do it, each time I do it, it's gonna cost me 6,000. And the first time I did it, I was surprised that I got 3 in one go. I got 3 armor class, or is it 4? 3 or 4 in one go. Then I did it again and got only 1, I think. But that's what we're gonna do with this money. And we're gonna have to go through. Looks like at least 1 more pit. We'll survive. That's okay. Only thing is, I'm not sure if it lets you go upstairs when you're stressed. Some more gold here. And we got some more dragon scales, but not the kind I want. I want gray or silver, preferably gray, because just to reiterate how that works, I said it in different streams, is two of the kind of things you really need in this game. You need magic resistance. These are things you definitely need before you get too far in the game. You need magic resistance and you need reflection. I don't know why I'm writing it like this crappily, but you need one source of each of those things. They're kind of mandatory or you're done for. There's like no way you're going to get by without. Now, the silver dragon scale mail gives you, should have wrote it under reflection, but it gives you reflection. And the gray gives you magic resistance, right? So usually you get one or the other with one or the other scale mails. But I have the amulet of reflection here. So I have a source of reflection already. So I'm just missing this guy. And the two most common ways of getting that are a cloak of magic resistance or gray dragon scale mail. So it seems like it would make sense to get the gray dragon scale mail because it's also a very light and powerful armor. It gives you a lot of armor class bonus. And so it kind of always makes sense to get armor dragon scale mail of some sort. And it pretty much always makes sense to get one of these or the other, gray or silver. And as I mentioned, since they already have reflection, I probably want to go gray. All right, just that Nethack lesson aside. All right, so I need to levitate so I can get over this moat or I'm going to be in trouble. Now, I think I have a ring of levitation. There I do right here. I also have boots of levitation. Let's put on the ring because why not? Sometimes I get paranoid and I like try to put them both or something. I could try to finish the level, but I don't know if it's worth it. Really, this whole level is just about fighting a ton of monsters and getting a bunch of wealth. Speaking of a ton of monsters, jeez. Let's remove the levitation. Now that I'm on the ground. Look, they're beating each other up because they have the Ring of Conflict on. Want to create monster, okay. I'm gonna explore a little bit. An abandoned barracks. Oh, some stuff to check out. Here comes a dungeon cow. The Rothe, or the Rose, whatever they're called. Yeah, how do we loot this? We're gonna unlock it with a key. You succeed. What's in it? Scroll of Identify is nice. I always appreciate those. Some more money. Oh, gelatinous cube in the house. Okay. It eats a rose corpse. I guess I just have to fight it. Let's... Maybe I'll drop my bag again. Okay, now I'm burdened. It touches me. I'm frozen by... Oh, jeez. Okay. Cool, I killed it. I will eat it. Now, gelatinous cubes are good to eat. Because there's always room for jello. No, let's look them up again. In the spirit of Nethack and chill, we look things up. Take our time. Yeah, look at this. Each one of these, it can at a 10% chance of giving you that resistance. Fire, cold. I'm like, I know I have sleep resistance. I'm pretty sure I have cold and fire. I might not have shock though. Nonetheless, I ate it up and it was delicious. So yummy, yummy. Everything's out of that box. Let's check this box. Here comes a quantum mechanic and a water elemental. Okay. Gonna drop the bag again just so I'm a little faster. What I should probably do is put all the money in the bag too, because that's kind of why I'm so weighed down at the moment. And if I just, you know, I don't need the money in the midst of combat. So I'm gonna put all that money in. Now let's check. If I drop it, will I go from stressed to completely unencumbered? Let's try it. Yeah, look, that's great. Yeah, that's the new plan. Drop the bag when I'm in combat, and all the money will be on the ground too. Here's another locked box. Did I do this one already? Sorry, I'm forgetting. Did not do this one already. Open it with the key. You trigger a trap, but luckily the poison needle misses. Okay, loot it. Scroll of Identify. I'm appreciating these scrolls of Identify. Loot this. It's locked. Apply the key once again. Take something out. We got more gold and another gem. Okay. And then kill it. A Werjackal. It's always satisfying seeing the silver gray swan deer sears the Werjackal's flesh. That's what it's good at doing. It kills weird creatures and demons and stuff like that. The silver. It's actually the silver doing that, not gray swan deer per se. It's the silver material. All right, just got a potion of object detection because why not? Could use it for dilution purposes later. Which basically means try to make holy water. Okay, I don't think I want to explore every corner of this, especially when I don't have a light source. So I think I'm gonna get that protection I've been talking about. Just kill the global mummy or something. So first thing we're gonna do. Oh shit! Oh no, brown puddings. Okay. At least my katana is rust proof, and gray swan deer is silver. But let's look it up just to be sure we know what we're talking about here. Brown puddings. So they have a bite that does no damage, but it has a decay attack. It will divide if it has more than one hit point and is hit but not killed by a polearm or any other iron or metal melee weapon. Okay. They're always hostile, blah, blah, blah. It causes worn organic armor to decay. The attack can instantly kill leather golems and wood golems. Yeah, so basically I don't want to deal with them. But they can't harm metal armor. Okay. Okay, so they're a problem to like fabrics, you know, like I guess my cloak is probably a problem. It could be decayed if they hit me. But my weapons should be able to carve them up no problem. They won't get damaged. They won't get corroded. Yeah, look, it's for wood. Where did I see that? Leather, wood. Okay. Alrighty. I guess it's not a big deal, but I don't want to messing up my cloak or anything though. Let's just walk away. I will eat this delicious, fresh hobgoblin corpse because I am no longer full. Oh, look, a potion of full healing. That's good to have. Is it worth checking out this pile? Sea ration. I was thinking of upgrading all of my, kind of replacing all my food rations with C and or K rations because they're essentially more efficient versions of food. Naginata. Yeah, so I'm going to pick up C and K rations and drop some food rations. Basically, every K ration or C ration. The K rations are the better ones. But let's get into it. Food rations. They give you 800 nutrition, and they take 5 turns to eat, and they weigh 20. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. Bear with me a second. I think it's K rations are ones that are like superior, basically. C ration. If you compare that, the two of them, yeah, the C rations are not as efficient because look, they have 300 nutrition, so they're only 3/8 the value as far as filling you up as a food ration, but they weigh half. But I think it's the K ration that's like kind of superior. Yeah, they give you 400 nutrition, so they're basically like half of a food ration, but they only take 1 turn to eat instead of 5. So that's the idea. But they're the same value, right? As far as weight versus nutrition. So I think I'm going to drop the C rations and just keep the K rations. I don't have too many K rations yet, though. I think I have something in the bag. Let's take out these C rations. I don't want them. I want the K. I'm gonna just go with the K. C ration. There's 2K. Oh, nice. I think for every 2K I get, it should drop one food ration, which is a gunyoki, because I'm Japanese. C ration. C. Set of black dragons. Oh, it's too bad I'm not finding the gray dragon skills I want. Can the high boots ever be magic? I don't know, but let me check that out. Set of boots are made of leather and appear as jack boots when unidentified. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Base 2 AC, that's basically okay. Alright, so never mind that. Nothing special. Whoa, any K rations here? Yeah. White dragon scales. Every kind of dragon scale except the one that I want. More K rations, and once again I will drop one food ration. Invisible something or other here. Okay, a spider. We'll eat him up. Yummy, yummy. It's rotten. I just freshly killed it, but it's rotten. Go figure. How does that happen? Maybe they have like a disease or something, and that's kind of the idea of it. Okay, I'll drop another food ration. Cool, I'm getting a lot of K rations. Those are, as we already talked about, the way to go. 3 more K rations here. Nice. Yeah, this is when you had the Ring of Conflict on. It was like a huge mob of soldiers all killing each other. I was fighting them too, but they did most of the work for me. Another 3K rations. Wand of Magic Missile. Yeah, might as well get a wand on me, right? Much trouble lifting. Okay. But I do want to drop a Gunyoki. Okay. So I'm kind of really at that borderline. Oh my god, 15K rations here. Shit. Okay, I might as well drop the 2 Gunyoki I have and pick up 4K rations perhaps. I'm really kind of set though. It's kind of like it's kind of ridiculous at this point. Okay. But there's no point in carrying the Gunyoki when you can get, K rations to substitute. Jesus. Look at this pile. So I'll get 4 of the K rations. Scroll called Remove Curses is good to have. There's an unknown wand here, Zinc wand. And 2 of them. They're probably not great if random soldiers had them, but I think it's good to have an unknown wand. Now I have to deal with encumbrance, though. I mean, I could drop some of the money. It's not great to be going around at this level, though. If you want to check out what that means, I mean, it's already not great to be going around stressed. Strange is, yeah. It goes burdened, stressed, strained, overtaxed, overloaded. And when you're strained, your speed is 1/4 normal, and your 2 hit is -5. Oof. I mean, obviously, I'm going to drop that bag every time I'm in a fight, but even just the speed being 1/4 is fantastic. I don't know. It's always a question, what do I want to dump, though? I mean, I can just dump some. The problem is I have like an idea of what I can use for everything. Why don't we just zap one of the zinc wands and see what happens, if anything? Okay, I'm going to zap F. Okay, it's a bolt of coal. All right, I mean, that's not... It's good to have a zappy thing that can hurt guys. But I don't really need like 2 of them. Let's drop the one I just used once. Cool, now I'm below that threshold, and I'm hungry now, though. I think I left that Ring of Conflict on, which is not great for my hunger. Okay. You know what? There's a huge pile of rations here, so let's just eat up. K ration. Need another one. I might as well eat up until I'm full. Okay, I'm stopping eating the gnocchi. Hello, Mr. Stone Giant. I'll leave you alone. And there's another pile of money. Can I carry this? What if I pick up? You can choose like individual amounts to pick up. Like, forget how you do it actually. I know to drop a number, you would hit drop, then type the number like 1,000 for the goal. Anyway, oh no, these stupid brown puddings are stalking me. Let's step into the portal. Let's make this happen. All right, so here we are. This is the vault where I'm basically trapped unless I can dig out or teleport out. And a guard is going to come and demand all my money to let me out. Like, he'll lead me out, but he makes me give him all the money. Unless I say that I'm Croesus or something, who's actually the boss of the level I just killed. In which case, he won't let me out, though. He'll leave me there. So I have to teleport out or something like that, basically. Where the heck is my bag? I didn't drop it, did I? There it is. Okay, take out scroll of teleport. We can use one of them. It's fine. We'll read one of the uncursed. See you later. Oh, I dropped it. I didn't read it. Where do you want to be teleported? That's right. I have teleport control inherently, so that's good. Let's go over to the stairs up, I suppose. Can I hit the greater than symbol? Yeah, it jumps me there. Okay. Now, I think my pets are on this level. My pet dragons. Yeah, there they are. You can see, I just put on my blindfold to see where they are. I'm considering those just rushing up, so I don't have to deal with it. Let me take note, however. Hold on, where am I? I'm on level 13. Yeah, you were here at Temple of Portal Fort Ludios. Let's annotate and write pet dragons. I don't know if they're my pets anymore, because sometimes pets will become neutral after a while. Actually, let's go check it out. Are you still my pets, guys? A shiver runs down your spine. That's oh, the dragon's attacking me. Okay. Not my pets anymore. Drop the bag. But this is good in a way, because now I get a chance, an opportunity to get the gray dragon scale mail. But please don't kill me, though. Shit. I killed it. It left the gray dragon scales. All right. So now it feels like my plan from last time was not necessarily a fail, or 2 streams ago, whenever I got the wish. And to reiterate very briefly, I wished for a curse, I wish for 2 curse scrolls of genocide. Curse scrolls of genocide actually summons the monster. And the plan was I would kill the gray dragon, get their scales, and make gray dragon scale mail. And long story short, it didn't quite happen. I killed 2 of them. They didn't drop scales because they only have a 1/3 chance of doing that. I tamed 2 of them just because I was afraid of being overwhelmed and getting killed. So I had these 2 gray dragon pets, and I was kind of thinking, well, I'll just keep them around, you know. And when they die, I can see if I get gray dragon scales. They forgot who I am because I left them behind for so long. So I had to fight one of them just now, and now I can get the gray dragon scales. Is it worth eating the corpse? I am unfortunately satiated, but let's check out what happens if you eat the corpse. Gray dragon resistance is conveyed none. All right, so no point in eating the corpse, but yeah, definitely we got to get these gray dragon scales. And let's get out of here, though. I got to pick up my bag and run. The other one's going to be on top of me, probably. And I am beat up from the first fight. So I don't want to pick a fight. I'm going to go up the stairs. You feel clumsy. Yeah, again, because being overburdened and hitting landmines. But let's use the unicorn horn again to cancel that. It makes you feel better. All right, cool. Let's see, can I actually do this now? I think I have a scroll of enchant weapon. Do this meaning make the scales into the almighty gray dragon scale mail. So you have to wear the scales, which don't help much as scales, and then read a scroll of enchant armor, I believe. Reading a non-cursed scroll of enchant armor, the target's born gray dragon scales will convert them into mail. With a blessed scroll adding a point of enchantment as well. Okay. I think I have one enchant armor, but I don't think it's blessed. So I'm pondering, do I use a holy water potion to make that blessed, or just not bother? The other dragon's right there. I'm thinking of going over going over to the altar, so I can check the blessed status of like this potion I have here. What's my bag? My bag is F. Should I just? All right, I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna heal up a little bit, and then identify all of my blessed, all of my what do you call it? Blessed curse statuses, beatitude, by dropping it on this altar. But I don't want to get too close to Mr. Dragon here. You saw the last one. I was able to beat it pretty handily, but it did beat up it did knock down my hit points a decent amount. So I want to heal up completely. Actually, I'm healing up quite fast. It's really good to have this kind of innate regeneration due to the high constitution. I'm pretty much already there. By the time I stroll over here, I'll be healed up. Actually, my hit points are going down as I walk around. Why is that? Is that because I'm strained? You actually lose hit points? Quasit. Is a Quasit corpse any good? Probably not. Okay, now my hit points are all maxed out. Yeah, let's do this identification stuff. I have unknown blessed curse status. All this stuff is unknown blessed curse status. Wait, what? Oh, I'm blind, so I didn't see the flashes. Ugh, okay. So the way you identify it is you see a flash of black if it's cursed, or a flash of amber if it's blessed. However, I was blind because I had the blindfold on because I wanted to see what the dragon was, so I couldn't see the statuses that I was identifying. All right, let's try this again. I should have sacrificed the great dragon corpse at this altar to my god. 12 identify as cursed. See the black flash right here. The water is just plain water. Okay. All right. So I'm having this conundrum in my mind. I kind of want to use my holy water more efficiently by doing like a stack. You can dip a whole stack of scrolls and they'll all get blessed. However, this is kind of an important one to make happen, I think. You know what? I'll just make it. I'll just use it. I'll just use the enchant armor without blessing it. Then later on, I can get my stack and do it that way. Right now, the point is I just want to make the gray dragon scales, which will be awesome. By the way, this will weigh less, I believe, than the dwarvish mithril coat. We can compare the two real quick. The weight of gray dragon scale, it's very low for armor. It's 40. The body armor, the main armor that you wear in this game, tends to be like the most heavy thing you wear until you get to the gray dragon scale. Dwarvish mithril, I do think is pretty light though, as well. It's like the best thing besides the gray dragon scale mail. But that is 150 even. So I'm going to be carrying 110 weight units less, which is really great. All right. And of course, it'll be providing, as it says here, 9 armor class, whereas the dwarvish mithril coat only gave me 6. And perhaps the most important is it will provide the almighty magic resistance. Yeah, let's just make this happen. No more beating around the bush here. But I don't want to be near the dragon, however. I'm changing my armor and everything, basically. Okay, the dragon is not near me. There is, however, a black unicorn coming who might be a minor nuisance. Just kill him real quick. They do a lot of attacks. I gotta drop this bag. Jeez. Okay, let's drop the bag. Kill the black unicorn. Okay. That's interesting. A ring that I don't know about. All right, now we're gonna do this silliness. Yeah, take off the mithril coat. Gotta take off the cloak first. In order to take off the mithril coat, we're gonna wear the gray dragon scales. Okay. Gonna take off the iron helm. Gonna take off the gauntlets of power. The reason why I'm taking them off is I want to make sure the enchant armor targets what I want it to. And I think there's a logic to it if you really want to get into it. Like it'll target the outermost stuff first, but well, what I'm scared though is I'm gonna take off the gauntlets of power, and then my strength is gonna go from 25 to whatever I naturally have, and I'm gonna be really bogged down with my encumbrance. I guess it doesn't matter if I'm not fighting or wandering around though. Oh, it is one piece of armor selected randomly. Okay, so yeah, we want to make sure we have the right one by having only the gray dragon scales worn. But yeah, I'm gonna be like a blob covered in junk for a moment. Let's take out the scroll of enchant web armor, which is right here. It is K. All right, here we go. Let me just put on the blindfold again to be sure the dragon's not near me. Okay, I'm good. Hey, Fluffy Bubbles, how's it going? Anyways, I'm just kind of a little paranoid that someone's going to get the jump on me while I'm doing this rigmarole. I think I'll be fine. You can see where the enemies are. We got one here. So Fluffy, you did not miss a stream last week. I didn't play Nethack, but I did last Friday do my special Commodore Christmas stream as kind of my substitute for this, for the Nethack stream for now. But yeah, now I'm getting back into Nethacking it up. All right, so right there, we're going to keep taking off these wonderful pieces of armor. Here we go. Watch me turn to a giant blob covered in crap. It actually did not take me another level higher, did it? Anyway, now we have to confirm the only armor I have on is the Gray Dragon Scaled, and it looks like that is the case. So we're going to read the Scroll of Enchant Armor, and we're going to have our Gray Dragon Scale mail. Here we go. Capital M. Is it pronounced? Oh, shit, I'm blind. Ugh. Okay, it's fine. All right, I'm getting... All right. I got really scared for a minute because I thought being blind would mess that up, but it worked. It works anyway, I guess, because you know what the magic words are. I don't know. Anyway, I have it. Uncursed +0, Gray Dragon Scale, being ward, and even without any of the other armor on, I now have AC -4. Pretty sweet. Okay. Yeah, I thought I really effed up by reading it blind, but right. Let's put on our other armor. Let's drop the mithril cloak, mithril coat, because we don't need that anymore. Dwarvish mithril coat. All right, sweet. Put on the helm. Put on the gauntlets of power. Put on the speed boots, nice. And put on the elven cloak, sweet. All right, so the immediate goal, Fluffy Bubbles, now that we've done the Gray Dragon stuff, Gray Dragon scale, is we're going to go and take this enormous pile of cash that I have in this very heavy bag over to the nearest temple and get our protection racket. This is actually the nearest temple right here, actually, but the problem is the priest who was running the temple got killed by one of my former pet gray dragons, so she is no more. So I'm running over, and now I can pretty much just keep going, make this happen. Hopefully without stopping. It's always too heavy to climb this there. Okay, so much for that. Much for not stopping. So I have to drop some stuff. I have to get from stressed down to, is it burdened? Let me check that again. So stressed was level 2 or 3. Stress is level 2 of encumbrance. Burden, stress, strength. All right, so you can only be burdened if you want to go upstairs. All right, I mean, I can just make a stash, basically, right? can always come back. Do I quite need that many K rations? It's one question. But let me look at other garbage for now. I mean, these potions are heavy and not doing me much at the moment. Always come back for them if I want to do more blessings. Okay, that's a start. And I'll take a note using annotate that I have some potions that can be used for dilution and making holy water, basically. Do I want to drop the curse scroll of identify? I think I'll do that. Not the blindfold shit. Capital R we're gonna drop. Okay, what else can we drop? I don't know. I might be overdoing it with the money. I don't think I need that many. If you get at least 4, if you get at least 1 armor class with every 6,000, and I can get 4 more, or was it 5 more? I think 4 more, but let's say it's 5 more for the sake of argument. Then I need 6,000 times 5 gold to get maxed out with this protection stuff, basically. So, in other words, I shouldn't need more than 30,000. I could just dump the rest for now. Pick it up later if I need it. Press the wrong key. Let me try this again. Take something out. We're going to take out coins. We're going to take out 17,676 of the gold and drop it. There we go. We're still still stressed though. Okay. Well, I mean that's something though. That definitely helped, I'm sure. Let's check the ring of increased damage. Does that mean, does the +0 mean that's useless? Like for the other things we looked at. +0. Oh. Enchantment can be altered by charging. Does not affect damage you deal with spells. The ring provides a flat boost to damage. Okay, so it sounds like even without a plus, it might help. No, I don't know if that means that. I think 0 does nothing, but you can charge it. I'm gonna drop it nonetheless. I'm gonna call it garbage, although it's not gonna help my encumbered situation very much. All right, so Fluffy says, my last run with the knight ended in the Valley of the Dead. New farthest distance. All right, good job. Good job, Fluffy Bubbles. It's always satisfying to get your farthest thus far, basically. But yeah, we still gotta drop more crap. I'll drop like, I don't think I need quite that many K rations. I'm gonna drop 4 K rations. Okay. I can always pick these up, but I'll drop another 4. Right, still not enough. It's like having 5 food rations, basically. Drop. What do I want to drop? Some more. Do I have anything else that's really heavy in the bag? More potions, perhaps? Got so many scrolls. I have a potion of gain level, by the way. This is inventory management. I hates it. Me hates it. I'll drop these paper scrolls. They have a stupid name. That's another story. I do want to keep the wands on me. Wands are kind of heavy, but I do want those on me. The magic marker's probably junk. I'm tempted to just use it up though. Like just try using it in case there's something in it. Pretty sure well, we can check out wand of cancellation. Would that drain the magic marker completely? I'm pretty sure it would. That said, it doesn't weigh that much. Magic marker. Wand of cancellation also a useful tool for intentional mass blanking of unwanted items, such as potions and scrolls, in order to make holy or unholy water and write new scrolls with a magic mark. No, that's not what it's about. Okay, it doesn't say that it specifically wipes out magic marker charges, but I would think so. Maybe I'll just hold on to it because I'm not sure then. And Fluffy said I started a new run with a healer, and it's actually going really poorly. Well, healers are tough. I don't know how you're supposed to do well with a healer. I mean, all they do is heal. They have a bunch of healing potions and healing spells, and sometimes they have like stone to flesh or whatever, or yeah, stone to flesh, and they have a stethoscope, which is nice, and a scalpel was their weapon. The fact that it made it through the early game with such a weak character is impressive me. Yeah, that's cool. It's something to be proud of. But yeah, I'd rather be a tourist than a healer, really. I feel like the tourist has potential. I don't know what you're supposed to do with a healer. What other crap can I drop here? It's tough. It's tough. It's like everything I see, I'm like, oh, I want that. I want that. Maybe I will drop a wand. I don't know. Drop a magic missile wand. Okay, I'm still not. Another wand too? No. I'm gonna pick them up again just because they didn't help me. It seems counterintuitive, but the idea is that, those are good to have. It's good to have a zappy zap. But if it would take me below the threshold of encumbrance, maybe I would have just rolled with it. Let's check if this unicorn horde is actually blessed or not. Or cursed. I don't need 2 uncursed. It's probably... why am I frightened this name? Oh. It's the temple does it. Oh, Number Hulk. Great. Okay. Where did he come from? Okay, let's drop the... They look at you and you get confused. Let's drop the bag. We'll fight the Umber Hulk. Okay, I killed it. I want to eat it. Do I want to eat an Umber Hulk? That's a creature. It's one of like the trademark D&D creatures. There's no denying it was ripped straight from that. Resistance is conveyed none, but it is delicious. Let's eat it. Actually, I could sack it, right? Let's try sacrificing it. Oh, black unicorn being a pain. Oh, here's a ghost. You're unable to move. Oh, let's kill it. Tom's ghost. Take that, Tom's ghost. You destroy Tom's ghost. Emil's ghost. What are all these ghosts doing here? Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice this Umber Hulk corpse. Your sacrifice is consumed in a flash of light. You glimpse a 4-leaf clover at your feet. Your movements are now unencumbered. There's another ghost. Okay, yeah, my bag. I wanted to drop, what I want to drop to check the stats of this unicorn horn. Capital B. Okay, it's just an ordinary horn. Let's just dump that. I have, I think I have 2 uncursed ones. Shoot. I'm also trying to consider, am I going to run back to this level? I guess I am. I could just drop a whole bunch of crap. I could drop some gems I'm not going to use. Yeah. Some other stuff. Gems don't weigh a lot though, but well, I'm now only burdened after dropping the gems. That's where I want to be. All right, so again, we got, let's confirm we have the bag on us. Yes, and we have all the money we need, 30,000 to make the protection stuff happen. Oh yeah, this is the big level or whatever it's called, the big room. I'm going to try to take make more use of this kind of automatic travel thing. Cool. That's a good one. What's this ring here? Cold resistance. Is this a store? No, I think that was a throne room where I killed people. On a speed monster. Okay, let's go upstairs. This is quite a nice trick you can do. Kill this jaguar first. The jaguar. Okay, I'll drop the potion. Okay, we're trying to go to dungeon level 4 and then enter the gnomish mines. Once again. Okay, which one is the gnomish mine? Which one is the perhaps Sokoban? I should have annotated number 13 as having my stash of junk, but oh well. Hopefully I'll remember. Yeah. Wait, this leads up to which one? I was trying to check that. Leads up to Sokoban. Okay, we don't want to do that. Yeah, cool. Bag important. We want to wipe out that annotation because that's out of date. Cool. I fixed that up. We don't need that fake information. That's like when you're coding and when you write a comment that's wrong. It's worse than having no comment. Who are you? An elf lord. He turns to flee. Bunch of crap. If they had elven arrows, that would be nice, but. Alright, we're at level 6. Here we go, level 5. Zombies interrupting my travels, as they like to do, those crazy elf zombies. Alright, now we can go to the Gnomish Mines once again. And I wish I didn't have to do all this, but it's all because my former dragon pets killed that priestess who was running the temple. Right, so we're going to the Gnome Town. Mine Town. What's it called? Mine Town? To make this happen. Make the protection racket happen. What made me stop going? Doesn't want me to go anymore. Okay. It won't let me automatically go because maybe this trap is in the way. I don't care though. Hello, dwarf. There's a nymph up there. I'm going to ignore her. Fall down the stair. You remember this has 2 cursed scrolls of paper. I think I picked those up actually. That might be an out of date note too. I'm just gonna wipe that note because I don't even. I'm like pretty sure I already picked those up. All right, so Fluffy says our priests easy to beat. Sometimes they're guarding the only altars in my dungeon. I'm really scared of angry. Yeah, you don't want to mess with them because their god will zap you with lightning. But my dragons killed them like no problem. I didn't want them to kill them. That's the annoying thing. I was like, no, don't kill them. Bad dragon, bad boy. But alas, here's some gems here, like 2 luck stones. And 2 rubies, 3 emeralds. Huh. I should just move them in their own little stash so they don't blend in with the junk. I'll drop them here. I want to keep 1 luck stone. Oh, here we are. Let's do the donations. We don't want to attack the priestess of Susanoo. We want to donate, and we're going to do 6,000 at a time. And to reiterate, that's because to get the intrinsic protection bonus, you need to donate 400 times your experience level. 400 times 15 is 6,000. All right, let's try it. Let's chat her up. I have to take the money out of my bag first, actually. Okay, here you go. Oh, she stepped away. Okay. I will offer 6,000. Take a look at my armor class right here as I do it. Yeah, you've been rewarded for your devotion, and I got 1. Sometimes you get multiple. Let's keep it going. Don't run away. I want to give you more money. Do another 6,000. Yay! Another armor class bonus. Keep it going. 6,000. Yeah, another armor class. I think I can only do 1 more, but I'm going to try another one on top of that because I don't remember exactly how much armor class I got from this process previously. I think I got 5, but it might have only been 4. Yeah, another one. I can do one more. Actually, I only have the money to do one more. So I dropped the rest. Oh, your selfless generosity is deeply appreciated. Okay, so I already. That was it. That was as much as I could do. All right, negative 13 ain't bad. And I don't even have any enchantments on any of my armor right now. If you look at this, look, it's all plus zeros all around. If I get, I could theoretically get each of these to plus 5. Then I would have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I would have negative 43 if everything I have now gets a plus 5 enchantment. That's why I want to get those stacks. I get a nice stack of enchant armor scrolls, dip them all into one potion of holy water in one go. Only use one potion of holy water in the process. Actually, though, I have to remember how this works. I don't have to look it up now, but there's a whole correct way to do it. Because if you get plus 4, if you enchant again, you risk disintegrating the armor entirely. So there's like a certain way you have to do it with regular and uncursed enchant armors and the blessed ones, so that you don't pile on too many pluses at once, sort of. I think basically the idea is you want to go from plus 3 to plus 5 and not go from, like, say, plus 2 to plus 4. Although you can't really advance it more at that point anymore. But, all right, so I got that and I feel a lot better. But yeah, Gray Swan Deer needs that bump. That's kind of something I'm gonna need. I mean, I could just try writing with this magic marker, see if I can still do that. Try getting some enchant weapons happening. I kind of hate, I kind of like torn because enchant weapons are relatively common, and magic markers are great to use on the rare things like genocide or charging. And yet I do have quite a specific need for this enchantment. Enchant weapon on Gray Swan Deer. Let's see if I have any charges. I might not even have any. I'm going to try. I'm going to write on this blessed unlabeled scroll. I'm going to try to write an enchant weapon. So let's see if this works. So this, because it's blessed, it should stay blessed when I write it, if it actually does anything. So it's capital W is my scroll, and capital X is the magic marker. What do you want to write on the blessed unlabeled scroll, please? Okay, I didn't say I have no charge, but I'm not sure if it said that after you enter here. Enchant weapon. The marker is too dry to write that. Ah, that sucks. Okay, the magic marker is done. All right. I may need to take a quick break to use the facilities. So hopefully that's no more than 2 minutes. Enjoy this wonderful intermission in the meantime. I do want to kind of set up a fun little animation I can put up when I step away, but for now you just get the intermission music. All right, I'll be back in hopefully 2 minutes. Okay, as Duke Nukem used to say, much better. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, I want to get enchant weapon. I could not use this magic marker. I have no way of pulling no other way of making a enchant weapon happen. So I just have to find them. I did find some identifiers, didn't I? It might be fun to read one of those, perhaps. I don't know. One of them was cursed, so I just dropped that one. I feel like I don't really have an urgent need for identify. I guess I could read. I could identify as pearl ring. That might be nice. I guess let's do that. We didn't have a wand too. I dropped it. Okay, it was a discharged one, so I just right. Fine. Let's just And Fluffy says, would you rather find a cursed scroll of genocide or a blessed one? It depends what you want to do. Cursed genocide makes the enemies appear, which can be great if they have some loot you want. Like in my case, well, let me explain my full logic, right? There's another additional bonus of wishing for a cursed scroll of genocide was that I now have genocide identified. Also, I wished for 2 of them, which I failed to get because there's like a roll involved. It's like you have a 2/3 chance or something like that of getting 2 of a stackable item if you ask for 2. I did not have the good luck. I only got 1, but I was hoping I could use it for 2 purposes. And the idea was if you think you can pretty easily kill the thing you're summoning, you could get their stuff basically. Or you could do it for nurses. For example, nurses will increase your max hit points, so you could just make a whole bunch of nurses appear and let them continuously heal you and give you max hit points. But generally, for the main genocide effect of wiping out something, blessed is the one you want, and it wipes out an entire character symbol if it's the blessed version as opposed to uncursed. For uncursed, you type in the name. Like I typed in mind flayer, but that didn't wipe out master mind flayers. If I had a blessed scroll of genocide, I could just wipe out all the H's, lowercase h, which includes all kinds of humanoids, mind flayers, master mind flayers, but would also kind of feel bad because I would wipe out all the hobbits in the world, all the dwarves, some other things. You have to be careful. If you're a dwarf character, it would kill you when you do that. You just die. So you got to be very careful. So yeah, that's the idea. Anyway, do I want to read and identify? I'll do it. But let me just take out a couple of unidentified things if I have any from my bag before I go ahead. I would like to know what the ring is, though. I don't know. I feel like I should maybe. Well, I can identify the gems too in case multiple identifications happen. Because sometimes you luck out even with an uncursed identify and you get to identify multiple things. Yeah, I could make these gems happen if I don't. If I get bonuses. But let's do it. Let's identify first the pearl ring. It's a +1 ring of adornment. Okay, that just gives you a charisma point, basically. Let's try it. Ta-da. Okay, that's good if I'm messing around with a succubus, I suppose. Otherwise, not fantastic. Or if I'm about to go into a shop, that's nice. All right, so I think how I'm going to play it is I'm just going to keep going down in the dungeon now. I'm going to go back to where I was and keep traveling deeper and, hopefully get a scroll of enchant weapon along the way. But I'm feeling good about my, feeling pretty good about my, sorry, brain farting here. About my armor. I'll write that there's 2 luck stones here just in case I need to come back to that. I'm taking the gems. Let's go up, though. A rat? You're going to bother me with a rabid rat? I should let you auto-kill things, too. This trap, it won't let me auto jump through. I don't care if a little bit of power. I don't use power. Unicorn horn. Carnivorous ape, huh? I will eat you, carnivorous ape. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Now we're at the branch. Zombie. That was specifically an elf zombie. It was carrying a blessed wakizashi. That was mine originally. I just dropped it because I don't use it. This is quite a cool thing you can do. This whole pathfinding thing. And I only learned about it recently. A bag. Ooh. I'm so excited because I'm like, ooh, this could be a bag of holding. If I just randomly find a bag of holding, that'll be amazing. But it would be good to know if it's cursed or blessed or whatnot before I mess with it. Let's go back down to that temple with the slain priestess. So basically get back to where we were. We're on level 11. We want to get to 13. All right, we're almost there. We can drop it there and see if it's blessed or whatnot before we mess around. God, I hope it's what I want. Bag of holding would make me so happy. Here we are. Gotta remember there's a dragon afoot. And here's my stash of junk. Have I annotated this level? Pet dragons. I'm gonna annotate it as a stash of stuff, perhaps. Potions for dilution, a lot of cash, K rations. That's the general theme here. Potion for dilution. Potions for dilute. What else do we say? 10K plus cash. We'll do that. Shoot, what else was there? Those are the biggies, I guess. Yeah, K. I'll add the K rations too, and so we'll copy this. K rations. 2 paper. There, that's enough. What? Cool. Gems too. I feel like I need to write that because I. Sorry, I'm being a pain here. Replace that and check. There. All right. So at least now I know where to find all those things. Should I need them? All right. Let's drop the bag. Capital G just lands. Okay, it's not cursed, not blessed. Let's try applying the bag. Oh, look inside. There's a scroll of amnesia randomly. Okay. Don't really want that. Just drop it. Well, let's figure out if it's cursed or whatnot. Here comes a dragon to mess with me. Okay. Is it my? It could still be my pet, even though the other isn't. That could happen. The other wasn't, I should say. It's dead now. Yeah, this one is it says really attack. That means it's at least peaceful. It's a peaceful gray dragon. It's not my pet anymore, but it's peaceful. Alright, I'll just leave it be, I guess. But yeah, should I how can I test if this bag is a bag of holding? Sometimes a bag is just a bag, of course. We know it's not cursed, so it won't do horrible things. But yeah, we gotta put something heavy in it. Something that would. I guess what I need to do is be right at the borderline of some kind of encumbrance level. See if I put something in it, does it take me under? Here we go. Drop the tripe ration, I guess. What else I got here? Drop 1 potion of water. Drop 2 potions of water. Drop the 3rd potion of water. Okay, now I know. If I pick up 1 potion of water, I'll be right on that borderline. Right. So if I put this into the bag and suddenly I go from stressed, encumbrance to burdened, that will mean it's a bag of holding. If it doesn't necessarily mean it's not. You know, we'll see though. You can't expect much. It's a random bag is usually just a random bag, but God, I would really want to have a bag of holding right now. All right, I'm gonna put in the potion of water. All right, I'm still burdened. I'll try another thing. Try the fruit juice as well. Yeah, it's just a bag. Okay. It can be nice to have multiple bags for like different kinds of things. Like you have a bag full of just gems and money, another one with potions or whatever. Really, I just want to. I don't really care about organization so much. I just want to. Right, we're gonna drop these. All right, so I guess we're just gonna keep going down. We're gonna get back to the main point of Nethack, which is you go down the dungeon and fight monsters. No more dilly dallying. Shocking spirits. Okay. Eat the giant rat. Hooray! 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 Some gnocchi. I'll just eat one in a drive-by manner. Oh, winter wolf cub. Let's kill it. Some gold. A horse. Should I make it? I mean, I'm out of pets at this point. I guess it could be nice to have a horse pet. So I will throw an apple at this horse, and he is now mine. Well, I hit apply instead of throw. Hello, Mr. Ed. Of course, I got to name Mr. I already did that before, though, so I have to call him Mr. Something else. He can be Mr. Ned. Fluffy says the bag of holding played a huge role in my death in the Valley of the Dead. Oh, what happened with that? Like it got you killed? You mean? Did it like explode? That sucks. Whatever happened, it sucks. Mr. Dead drops a single gold piece. Okay. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. I'll finish eating this gnocchi because why not? Rock piercer, not a problem. A little bit of money. Yeah, we're in the boring old dungeon, just doing our boring thing. No special plots to upgrade things. No running around to altars. No crazy identification tricks. I'm just planning on going down the dungeon. Kind of is liberating in a way. It's like, oh, okay, just do what you're supposed to be doing. No more worrying about I need to get this. Just keep going. Need to make this happen. I mean, I need to make enchant weapons happen, but I can't. So I unlock the box, and what's in here? Huh, an unknown potion and some gems. Do I want to play this game of which potions have I not identified, or should I just chug it? I guess it's better to be safe and safer than sorry. And in the spirit of Nethack and chill, we will be safe. So this is what we got. So we've identified. Sorry, this is a little weird. Let's go back to the game. Okay. All right, so if we look at the complete list of potions, we can narrow down what we got. And I know I've done this before, but I don't remember where we're at with this. Okay, this is what I've identified. I think there's a second screen that I might have missed too. Let me check that out. Yeah. Sorry about this mess. Okay, let's pull up the wiki page again. If I can find where I put it. Here we go. It's, bleh. That looks ugly. Okay. Water, we got that. Let's put an X here. How about booze? No, we got booze. Here we go. Fruit juice. I know we have that. I'm doing this the wrong way, aren't I? I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I want to check off on this thing. You know, just let's just eyeball it. See invisible. I think that's one of them I didn't find for whatever reason. Yeah. But I see invisible. Sickness. We have identified sickness. For a while, we didn't know that one. Confusion, we know. Extra healing, we know. Hallucination, we know. Healing, we know. Holy water, unholy water, restorability, we know. Sleeping, and we might not know. No, I think I got one thrown at my face. Yeah, sleeping, we know that. Blindness, we know. Gain energy, we know. Let me just confirm game energy. I assumed I knew it. One of these is wrong. I have two called fruit juice. Okay, that's interesting. All right. What is it? Gain energy. Yeah, we got that. Invis. I think we have that. Yep. Monster detection. Yep. Object detection. Yep. Enlightenment, we don't have it. I want that one. Full healing, we have levitation. Polymorph, we know that one. That's good to know. I don't want to polymorph and screw up my armor, because if you polymorph into a large creature, it'll break your armor. Or I think if you have dragon scale mail on, your body absorbs the scales and you turn into that dragon type. Which can be nice, but you don't really want to lose that armor, really. Acid, we know. Oil, we know. Gain ability, I'm pretty sure we know. Yep. Gain level, we know. Paralysis, we know. All right, so I think I narrowed it down to see invisible and enlightenment. Yeah, let's just drink it. No more of the silliness. Let's just go. All right, let's see what Fluffy has to say. He says a pesky lich zapped me with a curse on my back. Oh. Yeah, they suck. Try to remember, I didn't. Yeah, you want to genocide liches too. I think I had them on my list, but I've only genocided mind flayers so far. If you can get a blessed scroll of genocide, capital L, definitely capital L, because that takes care of arch liches and whatever, all the kinds of liches, demi lich, regular lich. You don't want to mess with those idiots. And I think actually the curse might be blockable with magic or this is. Let me check that real quick. That'd be good to know. Spell cast it, yeah. We might want to look at hold on. We just talk about here. Curse side. Magic resistance makes fighting against liches much more bearable, since it protects you against destroy armor and drain strength. Yeah, that's really good. And weakens the impact of curse item spells. Some higher level liches may have. All right, so it weakens the impact of it, but it doesn't seem to totally wipe it out for some reason. But you know how yeah, the last time I won the only time I won this game, I had such a huge couple of setbacks due to lich encounters. Like my really good armor got destroyed, so I had to build it up again. Or I don't know if I don't know if it was the time I won, but I've definitely had like a huge setback. Okay, now I need to spend another couple of hours in real time getting good armor. Anyway, let's read this potion. It could either be see invisible, which is meh, or enlightenment, which is I've wanted for a long time. Here we go. Bottoms up. Yes, enlightenment. Let's take note of all this stuff. I'm gonna start a document now. This way I can keep track of all my stuff. I think I actually did start the document once, but I didn't really put anything useful in it. Notes in Nethack. Okay, let's see. Bear with me as I do this. Okay, it's kind of fun to see all the cool stuff you have laid out like this too. You have expert skill in 2-weapon combat. Piously aligned. So this is as of Gen 1. I don't want to just copy and paste it, but I feel like I'm accidentally going to send like some keystroke to the to the game that'll like skip it. Because that can happen. Magic protected. That's due to my Grey Dragon. Scale mail. Fire resistant from something I ate, I think. Cold resistant. Sleep resistant. Disintegration resistant. That was from eating a black dragon. And the thing is, the only thing that actually blasts you with the disintegration rays are other black dragons, except for the wide angle disintegration ray that can kill you if you like piss off a god, I think. And I think disintegration resistance only weakens that a little bit or something like that. Or it might not even work on it. I don't know. It's not something you should be encountering if you're smart. Resist hallucination, which is cool. That's from Grey Swandeer, though. Telepathic. That's the thing about when I'm blind, I can see any creatures with brain. Stealthy. That's because of my cloak, I believe, my elven cloak. Teleport control. That's an intrinsic, I think, from something I might have eaten. Moderate defense bonus. I don't know why it says that. That due to my let's look up what that means. Nethack and chill, right? Nethack. Oh, interesting. That is, huh? That's due to the protection stuff I've been working on. But look, it can actually get higher. Because I'm in this +6 to +10 range. What's interesting is the wiki said you can't. It's mentioned you could get higher than +9, but they said it was like very difficult to accomplish. I just don't know. Like, do you have to just keep trying and spend tons of money to make that happen? Perhaps it's a small chance each time. There might be other ways to get that as well. But I'm also warded, which means magic cancellation level 1. I want to get, better to get 3, of course. Now this is confusing because magic cancellation, magic resistance, what is it all about? I always have to read up on magic cancellation again because I forget. But this is another thing. It protects you from certain non-damaging effects caused by a monster using a contact-making attack, right? It's actually not the best name because it has to do with things like poison from killer bee stings, lycanthropy caused by were jackal bites. It's kind of a bad name because it's very, very confusing. Like, you got magic resistance and magic cancellation. But I only have MC1. I did have MC2 before from the Dwarven Mithril coat. So that is one way in which it is better. But how can I get 2 or 3 MC? I think there should be a way I should be able to get it. I guess Cloak of Protection. That would get me 3. Okay. Alright. So if I ever want to trade my Elven Cloak, which gives me stealth, for a Cloak of Protection, I can do that. Now, I wonder if as a samurai, do I ever get intrinsic stealth as I level up? Some warrior types do get that. I don't know if samurai do though. Yeah, like at level 15 they get. Oh, that's my source. That's the source of my stealth. Actually, I am level 15. What is the Elven Cloak doing for me? Anything besides being a cloak? It gives me the MC1. Okay, so basically, as soon as I find a Cloak of Protection, I gotta upgrade that. So I have redundant stealth from it because as a samurai, I have that stealth, and the MC1, which is nice because I don't have anything else giving me better MC. But as soon as I find Cloak of Protection, yeah, I'm switching to that. All right, cool. What else we got going on here? Okay, +9. I might as well show you my notes that I'm writing. It might be fun to look at rather than nothing, to make it very skinny. All right, I'm just kind of copying here. I'm trying to write little parenthetical notes to inform me. warded. MC1 from Elven Cloak. Okay, what else we got? Very fast. Boost of speed plus zapped self with speed wand. You zap yourself with a speed wand once and it's a permanent level up to your speed unless something knocks that down again later. So that's cool. Reflection, that's from the amulet, obviously. Extremely lucky, that's good to know. Extra luck, I don't know what that means exactly. Bad luck does not time out for you. Is that from the new moon? That might be from the new moon. Otherwise, I don't know why I would have that. Bad luck does not time out for you. Get another page to this. Good luck does not time out for you. Okay. You can safely pray, at least right now. You can safely pray, and you've been killed once. Yeah, I had to use a wand of life, amulet of life saving when an ogre zapped me with a wand of death. That was an intense moment. That was like 5 or 6 streams ago at this point. And the amulet saved my life. The wand of death would have killed me otherwise. All right, so it's good to know I have all this stuff now. Wow. Yeah, good. I mean, really, once I get that cloak, like if I get the cloak of protection, I feel like I'm like totally set armor wise. I mean, I want to get enchantment still, but. And let's see. Fluffy says, "How'd you get to level 15? I only qualify for the quest once, and it's always a huge pain to get there. Were you quaffing potions?" I might have used 1 or 2 potions to gain level. I know I used at least 1. But mostly I'm just carving my way through monsters and stuff. It does take a while to advance as you advance. But right now I'm at level 15 and I have this much. We should see how much it's going to take to level up again. I have this much experience and this much at level, basically. The threshold. Take a look. How do you see the experience points you need per level? Here we go. Oh, that's not it. Actually, where do you see this? How do you see how much experience you need? Oh, here we go. Right, so go to 16. I need 320,000. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah. And I have, geez, 186. That's a lot more I need. I do have a potion of gain level in my bag, but I think my idea was to save that for when it's like impossible to level up without it, basically. All right. What level do you need to be for the quest? Which I might be finding soon, by the way. There's like a quest branch, right? So depending on your role, samurai in my case, you have a special level. You need to be a certain level to actually enter the quest, right? Embark on the quest. To be at least experience level 14. Okay. Cool. So I can do that when I encounter the quest eventually. All right. Yeah, I'm really glad I found that potion. I feel very good to know all my intrinsics and to take note of them. Do I want a potion of fruit juice? One of these is wrong. That's the thing. I have 2 things labeled fruit juice, and one of them is wrong. I guess it must be. I kind of narrowed it down. One of them must be see invisible. Interesting. But anyway, my kingdom for a bag of holding. That's what I really want in life. Nethack life. Kick this door. Bam. Zan. Stop scratching my booch. Whoa. Oh. Trapdoor opens up. You receive a faint telepathic message from Lord Sato. That's funny because that was my son studies Japanese. I take him to private Japanese lessons, and he had a Professor Sato at one point. All right, anyway, you receive a faint telepathic message from Lord Sato. Your help is urgently needed at the castle of the Taro clan. Look for a blank ick transporter. You couldn't quite make out that last message. Something is written in the dust here. You read, Vlad was here. Okay. All right, so we're going to the quest. But I fell through a trap door. I want to go back. Do I want to bring my horse with me? Not sure how much I care. Gargoyle. Nope. I guess I'm in the quest. I found the portal accidentally. I'm in the quest. Even before your senses adjust, you recognize the kami of the castle of the Taro clan. You see the standard of your teki, Ashikaga Takauji, flying above the town. How could such a thing have happened? Why are ninja wandering freely? Where are the samurai of your daimyo, Lord Sato? You quickly say a prayer to Izanagi and Izanami and walk towards the town. Walk towards town. All right. So where are these ninjas? Ninja. Yeah, look like ninja. And some dogs. Wolves. They're across a moat or something there, though. You hear a G sharp squeak in the distance. I can pick out the exact tone. You want to fight, ninja? I'll wait for them around the corner. Then I will strike when the ninja least suspect it. They're supposed to be stealthy warriors. We're stealthy warriors. They're throwing shuriken and hitting the wolf by accident. They're zapping cold wands, but they bounce off me. Ah, look at that. They zapped me with a bolt of coals from the wand. It reflected from my medallion, and it killed him. Ha ha, moron. Oh, a scroll that I don't know of. That's interesting. I might have to do that same effort as before. Ow, acid on my head. I mean, I'm gonna do that same effort trying to identify what I just got, but with scrolls instead of potions. So I have a scroll called Kirj. Yeah, let's do it. Yum yum. Go down here. We'll list all the scrolls. I know something exciting was just happening in the game, and I'm like, let's analyze scroll identification. That's okay. We take our time because it's Nethack and chill, baby. All right, so here are all the scrolls. We got a new one. Mail, we're not going to worry about. It's like a weird special thing. Identify, we know. Light, we know. Blank paper, we know. Enchant weapon, we definitely know. Enchant armor, we know. Remove curse, we know. Confused monster, do we know that? Such a. I think I called it confusion. I called it a slightly wrong name, but yeah, confused monster. Destroy armor. Wait a minute. Is there a confusion and confused monster? Let's check that. No, there's not. Okay, so I just named it slightly wrong. All right, destroy armor. I think we identified that. Yep. Fire. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, we still haven't identified fire. That was one I was always hesitant. I was always hesitant to read a random scroll because of fire, because that can mess up a lot of your stuff. Anyway, so it could be fire, food detection. We have gold detection. Not food detection. It could be something as innocuous as that. Gold detection, we just said we had. Magic mapping, we have, I think. Yep. Scare monster, we have. Teleport, we definitely have. Amnesia, we've seen that one. Creates monster, we've seen that one. Earth, we've definitely seen, I remember. Let me just verify. Yep. Taming, yeah, we read that to get our dragon pets, so we know taming. Charging, we have not found charging, and that's a great one. Genocide, we know. Punishment, we know. Stinking cloud, we know. Okay, so basically it's either fire or charging. So it's either something that really sucks or something that's really awesome. I'm just going to name it in the game. Now, I could probably test if it's fire and not damage stuff if I just kind of like, not in the middle of combat, but I could kind of just name. I mean, I could just kind of drop all my stuff, go naked, and read the scroll. Although if it's charging, then I won't be able to charge whatever I burn. It might be worth getting into what can actually be damaged by fire just to confirm. I think, for example, a random wand, wouldn't be burnable. It's mostly you got to worry about burning, like all your scrolls will burn up. You don't want to damage. I think armor can get burned. stuff like that. Right, anyway, so we're going to name the scroll. Actually, we're going to name the type. Type of object is fire or charging. Either sucky or awesome. Here comes a ninja wielding a wakizashi. Take that, you ninja. You ninja, you cannot stop me. Or I am Emrin the samurai. Oh, but I'm also carrying too much. I will drop that. He's wielding a wakizashi. They keep like coming around the corner to pull out their wakizashi. And they bang me up a little bit, but they're not too much trouble. Oh, throwing darts. Oh, Lembas wafer. How does that compare to these K rations I've been drooling over? That is, oh yeah, that's the goat. Lembas wafer is the goat. Nutrition 800, which is as much as a food ration, I believe. Let's verify that real quick. Yep, same, 800. But it only takes 2 turns to eat instead of 5. And instead of weighing 20, it weighs 5. So really, it's only the goat in the sense that weight versus nutrition ratio is the best. But it does take longer to eat than a K ration or a C ration. I mean, 2 turns is not bad, though. It's actually only one real kind of important use case for the I need to eat things in one turn a lot. And that is when you're at the end of the game and you're dealing with famine, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, basically. Famine will hit you and make you hungry. And you can be like starving just because he's hitting you. And you want to be able to pop in these one turn food items into your mouth to cancel some of that attack, basically, to deal with some of that attack. But yeah, Lembas is great to have on you. I'll drop something for Lembas. Maybe I'll just drop food rations for it. I mean, K ration. I'll drop 2 K ration. There we go. I might want to pull up this quest, samurai quest, in the wiki. We should read about it if we're gonna Nethack and chill it. All right, samurai quest. Samurai quest sees you fighting Ashikaga Takauji for the Tsurugi of Muramasa, which sounds like it could be awesome. It's a 2-handed weapon that can like kill people. Well, it can kill people, but it's like I think anytime you roll a 20, so to speak, it's an automatic beheading. And it's not beheading, you bisect them and instantly kill them. So every attack has a 5% chance of bisecting, which unfortunately means you have to fight the guy wielding this. So it's very dangerous. You got to be careful about that when you're fighting the boss of this quest. You want to do whatever you can to not deal with him attacking you directly. Yeah, it talks about that right here. It would just be game over then. That would suck. Chance of bisection makes it very dangerous for samurai to face their quest nemesis Ashikaga Takauji in melee. Those facing him may employ range attacks, controlled polymorph, a boulder fort, or a wand of death, among other. What is a boulder fort? I guess you use a scroll of earth to make boulders around you, and then do what? Though I'll check that in a second. Or a wand of death, among other options, to liberate the artifact from him. Boulder fort. Strategic placement of boulders to control the generation or movement of monsters around you. Okay. Yeah, I think I kind of get it. But I think it would basically come down to you still need to shoot missile weapons or wands at him if you're gonna do something like that. All right, yeah, let's kill these wolves. I don't know. Oh yeah, we're gonna check the samurai quest page. Sorry. Random monsters on this quest are generated with the following frequency. There's wolves, random other Ds, stalker, random Es, which are elementals, normal random monster. Here's the first level. It's the Castle of the Taro clan. Okay. The 2-way magic portal back to the Dungeons of Doom is at the marked point over here. Lord Sato is at the point marked the purple @ symbol. where there is also a chest. There are also 8 Roshi in the room. These guys, they're Roshi, not Yoshi. On the far side of the river are 9 ninja over here for some reason, and 3 wolves. There's also 1 stalker located randomly on the level, as are 6 random traps. The entire level is no teleport and has undiggable walls and floor. Okay, that seems pretty easy. Upper filler level is the next one. This is a swamp border level with 5 wolves, 1 stalker, and 1 random D, 9 random objects, 4 random traps. The Shogun's castle. There are 8 ninja, 9 wolves. I mean, so far it seems like cake. 3 samurai inside each of the guard rooms. 9 stalkers placed randomly on the level. 4 other rooms contain 8 random gems, 8 random pieces of armor, 8 random weapons, 8 random tools as marked. There are 6 random traps on the level. Undiggable teleportations allowed. Lower filler level. Stairs are placed on the above map randomly. Okay. There's wolves, stalkers, random D, 9 random objects, 4 random traps. The dungeon of Ashikaga Takauji. Here we go. This is the evil boss. The upstairs is located at one of the 2 marked spots chosen randomly. Ashikaga Takauji with the bell of opening and the tsurugi of Muramasa is at the point marked at symbol. Randomly placed around the level are 5 samurai, 5 ninja, 4 wolves, 9 stalkers, 2 random D, 14 random objects, 6 random traps, in addition to the 3 marked squeaky boards. Alright, I think basically it shouldn't be tough except the fight against him, where every hit has a 5% chance of insta-killing me, which is obviously bad. Let's keep all these messages and read them when we get to them. What do I get from this? Get that bell, I guess, right? Is it always a bell in the quest? The class quest, whatever they're called. It might be. Anyway, I guess we got to do this. What am I gonna do with the boss though? I guess I can try to shoot him with my bow as much as I can, zap him with wands. What is his speed? Is it very fast? If so, he'll keep pace with me. Let me check that out. Ashikaga Takauji. His speed is 12. What does that count as? 12 is normal unencumbered speed. All right, so if I drop my bag, I should be able to like stay back and zap him with wands and or shoot him with my bow. All right. Do I want to get more wands just for that then? Like the wands of cold? I don't know. Of course, carrying capacity is an issue. Was he resistant to anything? I should check that out. He's resistant to stoning. Okay, you cannot whack him with a cockatrice corpse. In other words. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. I guess. Are these pools I can fall into, or are they fountains? They're water, so I don't want to step into those. What's this blank space here? A stone. Okay. These stones too. What's going on? Stones around the water. It's weird. They show up as black. Door is locked. I guess I want to use a key or kick the door open dramatically. Gush of water hits you. Giant spider. What is random food? A yuzu. Is one of the invisible stalkers. I am satiated, so I will not eat it. Locked doors again. One thing that's kind of weak in Nethack is the locking. There's never like you need some special key to get into this door. Like, well, you got any key, you can just go in. It's all right though. It's a random Roshi. Yeah, let's chat with the Roshi. If the Tsurugi of Muramasa is not returned, we will all be Ronin. Oh no, not that. I don't want to be Ronin. Here's our buds. An opulent throne room. I fear for the land of the gods. Just one of the, what are they called again? Ashikaga Takauji has hired the ninja. Be careful. The Roshi is what they're called. To succeed, you must walk like a butterfly on the wind. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right? I fear for the land of the gods. Ah, Emrin-san. It is good to see you again. I need someone who can lead my samurai against Ashikaga Takauji. If you are ready, you will be that person. Domo Emrin-san, indeed you are ready. I can tell you what it is that I require of you. The daimyo, Ashikaga Takauji, has betrayed us. He has stolen from us the Tsurugi of Muramasa and taken it to his dungeon, deep within the shogun's castle. If I cannot show the emperor the Tsurugi of Muramasa when he comes for the festival, he will know that I have failed in my duty and request that I commit seppuku. You must gain entrance to the shogun's castle and retrieve the emperor's property. Be quick. The emperor will be here for the Chanoyu in 5 sticks. Chanoyo in 5 sticks. Wakarimasu ka? How do I accept? Just go, I guess. To defeat Ashikaga Takauji, you must overcome the 7 emotions: hate, adoration, joy, anxiety, anger, grief, and fear. The chest here. It's kind of old crap. My ring of invisibility is not bad. Do I have one of those? I do not. I'll take that. The potion could be holy water for all I know. Unfortunately, it's going to take me over that threshold once again. Yep. Yeah. I'll drop the cursed identify. Thought I had dropped that already. Okay. Must have picked it up accidentally. Oh, what do I do now, though? How do I accept the quest? I think it's implied that I accept it, but am I just looking for stairs or something? I think I am. Here we go. All right, let's go. Fall down the stairs, like heroically falling down the stairs. Okay, we're surrounded by water here. Got to be careful. Scroll of light. Not going to bother. Oh, geez, I don't like this. With my number pad that sometimes registers the key presses twice. If I walk into the water, it's going to suck. My new one, I really got to get my new one working, but it was behaving badly. Anyone who was here before saw that mess. I'm going to eat one yuzu for the heck of it. Okay, where are we going here? There is a potion and a wand. There's multiple potions, apparently. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure what that prompt meant. A potion here. Oh, yeah. A couple potions here. Or at least one. There's a stack with a potion on top. We'll put it that way. And a wand over here. Okay. There's some gem over here. Some gem. So I'm going to try to avoid any situation as much as possible where a double press of the key will screw me. It hits, so it's an invisible stalker. I don't want to go near the water though. Kill it. 2 worthless pieces of white glass. Okay. Roll of identify. Now a dog's bothering me. Do I want to? Do I have any tripe to throw? I think I dropped my tripe. Here, you can have a. Oh, I have to have 3 gunyoshi in here. I don't want to have gunyoki anymore. I have 2 tripe rations though. Okay. Here you go, dog. Oh, my knapsack cannot accommodate anymore. Okay. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna have this dog help me because why not? He's here. One tripe ration. Here you go. Take that. I'm gonna have to wrap up this stream soon. Unfortunately, it's pretty late. Scroll T-port. Accommodating. It's always good to have a slot free in case you need to pick up something. All right, let's put these gems in there, I guess. In the bag, that is. What I really want is a bag of holding. Did I mention that lately? Okay, we'll see if my dog keeps up. He's eating wolves. The dog who cried wolf. No, the dog who ate wolves. Here we go. This is the part that's making me nervous. What's the orange food? An orange, probably? Imagine that. Okay. Potion of paralysis. Iridium wand. Unknown wand is good. Don't know what it should. Just zap it. Try the engrave trick. Let's try that. Engrave. You're right in the dust with an iridium wand. What do you want to write in the dust here? Testing. Okay, no special clues from that, it looks like. Blah. Let's drop some stuff. I just can't deal with all this encumbrance. First of all, let's put the fire or charging in the bag. I should probably prepare in case I do accidentally walk into the water. I think if you have stuff in a bag, it's less likely to get damaged, basically. I didn't want to have these K anymore. Okay. Let's check out these guys up here. Potion, cold water, and skill. Here's the thing. I wish I could check the blessed status of these potions of water. Oh well. Maybe I'll read a scroll of identify. Let me take out some gems from my bag, though. First, we're going to identify the iridium wand. Wand of polymorph. Oh, I wasted one charge. That can be quite powerful. I can use it on myself. Okay, looks like we got 0 viewers at this point, and I should go to bed soon. So, I guess I ought to do that. If anyone's in the chat, let me know. If anyone's actually watching. It tells me 0 viewers, but sometimes it lies. Feel clumsy. Let's use a unicorn horn. Who's attacking me? Invisible stalker. Now it says one viewer. All right, let's go down the stairs, I guess. Come on, doggy dog. You fall down the stairs. You instinctively reach for your sword. You do not recognize the lay of the land, but you know that your techie are everywhere. Okay. More invisible stalkers. He's a ninja. You ninja cannot stop me. Potion of blindness. Now I can see everything because I'm blind. Look at all these E's. What are they? Invisible stalker. Okay. That's how they show up. Forgot about that. The dog is eating the ninjas. Dead ninjas. They're throwing a lot of shurikens. Too bad they're not. Too bad for them, they're not actually hurting me very much. Might as well be throwing like needles at me. Like, ow, that hurts a tiny bit if you get lucky. It'll eat you, invisible stalker. I'm stunned. Okay, I gotta stop walking because I'm stunned. It's making me walk in a random direction. Now I'm right near the water. Don't want to walk into the water. That'd be the worst thing. So I will let this creature beat me up until the stun wears off. Come on, this sucks. Go get him, dog. Help me fight, dog. Dog probably doesn't know the invisible creature is there. Okay, can't the unicorn horn cancel the stunning? Yeah, I'm stupid. Okay. Cool. I feel hidden. Yeah. Did I just get permanent invisibility or is it temporary? Let's check that out. If you eat an invisible stalker corpse, it makes you get, I think, see invisible, and then if you eat another one while you have that, you get become invisible, something like that. Oh, if it gives you invisibility and see invisible, only if invisible when the corpse is eating. So is that permanent though? Let me read more about this. All right, hold on. While eating one when already invisible will turn the hero permanently invisible and grant the see invisible intrinsic. Oh my goodness. I'm invisible permanently. And what did it say? See invisible permanently too? Grant the see. Yeah, cool. I do remember that was a cool thing to do, but you normally only find like a scattered invisible stalker here and there. So you find one and you don't get to do this. But once you're in this level where there's a lot of them, you get to just chomp on many of them. So we can actually add to this list something like, I'll just put it at the bottom, I guess. Invisible and see invisible. That's pretty nice. The only thing is now I can't go into any stores because I'm invisible. But as it mentions on that page I was just on, you can sort of cancel your own invisibility by wearing a mummy wrapping. It makes no sense because like why does your armor turn invisible but a mummy wrapping wouldn't? I don't know. That's just the logic. So I could if I ever need to go into a store again, I can just put on the mummy wrapping. Fluffy said I might have missed it, but what is your plan for taking this guy on? Pretty much just first of all making sure I'm as fast as possible by dropping my bag and shooting him with my bow and or zapping him. His speed will be slower than mine if I am unencumbered. Because he has basically regular 12 speed. He's a 12 speed bike. No, he has 12 speed, which corresponds to being normal speed unencumbered. He's not very fast. He's not fast or very fast. If I actually, even if I'm burdened, I'll be over here, right? 15 versus 12. But I want to be very fast and unencumbered, so I'll have 20 versus his 12. So I'll be a lot faster than him, basically. So I should be able to step away, shoot with bow, step away some more, and hopefully just kill him that way. And maybe zap, wands of cold and whatever as well. Magic missile. Oh shit! I'm still stunned. Okay, good thing I didn't walk into the water. Apply the unicorn horn though, please. Nothing happened. Nothing happens. You feel a bit steadier now. Okay, that could have been bad right there. That was a mistake. Because I was stunned, you move a random direction. It would have not been fun if random direction had been right into the water. Here's another invisible stalker. But look, I can see it because I have see invisible now. Dog eats a stalker corpse. I wonder why they decided to make this place loaded with stalkers. Maybe it's supposed to be ninjas. They're like, using their stealth or some kind of power. Locked doors. A lot of gems. Wow. Gray stone. That might be a lodestone. Gotta be careful of that. I want to get into the gem collecting though. Hear a chugging sound. Chugga, 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 choo, choo. Invisible Kunoichi hurls a potion of blindness. The potion of blindness misses the Ronin. It hits me. I'm blind, but now I can see everybody. There's a demon of some sort over here. Look at that. Peaceful genie. Okay. Kill the Ronin. Not lightning. Bounce back, of course. Look, this one's a female, by the way. Invisible Kunoichi. Oh, crap, I gotta stop highlighting things because it kind of makes it kind of registers as key presses somehow. So I'm wielding my magic lamp accidentally. Gets wheeled to Gray Swan Deer again. Two-handed weapon. Two-weapon combat. Alright. Jeez, don't want to do that again. Alright. We dealt with that madness. I'm still blind, though. Where's my dog throughout? He's running around up there. Don't know what these want. Well, I guess it was lightning and something else. Maybe both lightning. That's good to have, though. I should be taking these. Now I have to deal with the encumbrance once again, but such is life. Let's drop some garbage. Fruit juice can go. Cool, that did it. Potions are very heavy in this game. They're like, of the kind of most common items you tend to carry a bunch of, I think, you know, like wands, scrolls, potions. Potions are the heaviest by far, I think. Let's use the unicorn horn to cure my blindness. Hello, nothing here. My dog is fighting something. Ooh. Elven cloak, another elven cloak. Scale mail, low boots. A gush of water has your left arm. Somehow your gauntlets are not affected by the oxidation because they are rust-proof gauntlets of power. Nice. Chainmail, opera cloak. Oh, opera cloak could be a cloak of protection. Oh, my dog just died. You have a sad feeling for a moment, then it passes. So the question, do I want to just try on the cloak, or could it be cursed? It could be cursed. But cloak of protection would be sweet to get right now. And I can't test it. Can't do the dog test, unfortunately. The pet test. They won't step on a cursed item because my pet just died. Oh well. I do have a scroll of remove curse handy. Maybe I'll just try it on. Worst case, I can use that scroll. I'm gonna try it. You feel that monsters have difficulty pinpointing your location. Now wearing a cloak of displacement, and that gave me it's +2 as well. That is nice. It's better than the elven cloak that's basically just giving me stealth. It was also giving me MC1, but let's see what cloak of displacement gives me. This is good though, because they're going to attack in the wrong location. They have this. It gives me MC1. Yeah, this is superior to the elven cloak. Cool. And it's +2 as well, so nice. My AC is now 15. I guess I can dump the other cloak. All right. That was sweet. Let's use the key again. Nothing there. Now I know there's a bunch of guys in that level down here, on this room down here. I mean, let's do it. Actually, it's this room. Or it could be to the left some more, actually. Yeah. Oh, lots of boxes. Oh, a magic marker. Sweet. Whistle. Definitely taking the magic marker. Unlock this box. Unlabeled scroll. Potion. You know what? I wanted to use a magic marker before, right? To make a blessed scroll of enchant weapon. Let's just do it again. Now we need to think about this a little bit though. This is one that's probably this one is out of charges. Is it even worth carrying around now that I have another one? Possibly for recharge purposes later. I'm just gonna name it individual item. I'm gonna name it out of charges until we know otherwise. We'll leave it at that. This magic marker, there's a chance it could be cursed, but I don't know. I don't think it would be generated cursed. Most likely. Maybe I'm just being wishful thinking. I could just bless it now by dipping it into holy water. That it would be good to confirm what it is before I use blessing on it. Though. It's tough. I think I'll just hold on to it for now until I can gather more information about it. Actually, do I have any other scrolls of identify? Nah. Just gonna put some junk in the bag to free up slots. All right, that's good. Leash. I'm testing if these whistles are magical. I don't remember the message actually for a magic whistle. I think it is something different though. The magic whistle will say what? A strange whistling sound or something like this. Strange sharp vibration, not if you're deaf. That's funny. I'm in a pit. Let's see what this genie is up to in this room. Here's a ninja. Magic missiling me. Reflects from your medallion. What happens if two people have a amulet of reflection and it bounces back and forth? It must burn out eventually, otherwise it would bounce forever and the game would lock up. Hatamoto zaps one magic missile. Yeah, you can't hurt me, idiots. Wasting all the charges though. Hello, friendly genie. One of those guys just read a scroll of teleport to escape. Ooh, look at all this stuff. 3 grease Cheeto, Samurai Corpse, scroll of teleport. Full healing I'll take. And scroll of teleport. I'm going to be burdened again. It'd be good to have a wand of digging. Alright, now I have to figure out what the hell I'm dropping because I'm being a pack rat again. I guess I'll drop the water. I don't know. Maybe I'll drop the spare bag. I mean, that can be useful. All this stuff can be useful. Blah, 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 blah. I need all this money. Drop some of the K rations again. Wait, I think I had some gnocchi in my bag. Did I ever get rid of those? Okay, now I'm going to drop all those. There we go. Now, the magic missiles could be useful against the boss, but they zap so many charges that I don't think they have a lot left, probably. What's up with this genie here? What can I do with him? I'm free, he said. Yeah, okay. I guess Aladdin wished for him to be free. Silver arrows, spear, elven broadsword, of course. Let's kill the invisible stalker. What just happened? Okay, a bunch of crap. Alright, I think we can move on. You hear a Hatamoto reading a scroll of teleportation. What is a Hatamoto anyway? They were high-ranking samurai in feudal Japan who served under the Tokugawa shogunate. The term translates to guardian of the flag, or those who stand under the flag. Okay. What's this little place? Is there anything there? I can just check the quest. I'm being cheap and looking at the quest entry in the wiki. This is called the Shogun's Castle. Is that where we are? Yeah. Then we have the lower filler level and then the dungeon itself. Okay. But where are we here? There is a little room here. I don't know if there's anything there actually though. Doesn't look like it. I mean, I guess there could be something randomly placed there, perhaps. Let's check it out. Okay. Well, I should wrap this up, but I kind of want to kill this boss first. Ha! Hey, there's another dog. I can get a new pet. Why is it not moving? Is that a statue? It might be a statue. Oh, these are real dogs. Wolf size. Yeah. What's this, though? Is it a statue? Statue of a wolf. Okay, never mind. Stop zapping me with your garbage wands. I'll eat not the corpse. I'll eat the kunyoki. Invisible Ryushu. All right, let's see. Some more jerky ninjas. Did we find the stairs down? We do not have stairs down. Okay. Did I just not find them, or? Yeah, I think they're right here. Let's go. Get out of the way, dog. You fall down the stairs. Oh, I'm in the dark. I don't know. So this is this lower filler levels. I don't like that they say S. Could there be multiple levels of these? Wolf and a Naginata. I wish I had a good light source. I guess I still have a little bit of my lamp left, right? Yeah, a little bit of oil. Scroll of identify. And I want to use it just to check the beatitude of magic marker. And it would give me the charges too. It wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know the charges too. And once again, just in case it identifies multiple things, I will take out some other things I don't know, like these gems. That's good enough. Let's read it. Well, if I identify, let's do the magic marker first. E. Ooh, another thing. Cool. Next we'll do, let's get these gems identified. $65 charges in the magic market. That doesn't mean you can write 65 scrolls. Each scroll uses multiple charges depending. I think it depends on the length of the words you're writing, basically. An opal and 3 uncursed worthless pieces of blue glass, which we'll drop right now. All right, that was cool to know about my magic marker, and it is if it doesn't say anything here, does that mean it's uncursed? I guess so. So I'm gonna write that scroll of enchant weapon. Blessed unlabeled scroll. All right, so we're gonna write on that. Enchant weapon. Kablam, you hear an explosion in this. Okay. I think it'll enchant your primary weapon, but I'm unwielding just to make sure that Grace Winder is the one that gets the enchantment. You'll wield it again. Read the scroll of enchant. Weapon is blessed. All right, Grace Winder glows blue for a while. It's the +2 Grace Winder now. Nice. That's what we want. We want these enchantments to start happening. And one of the nice things about Grace Winder is the enchantment actually doubles its value in damage because of the way the math works. I'll show that real quick. Because the ×2 here, right? It does 1d8 ×2 plus 1d20 for like demon stuff. And a 2-bit bonus of plus 1d5. But you would think, I assumed that if I have a +2 enchantment, it would be like roll a 1d8, multiply by 2, and then you would add +2. But no, I clarified recently that actually does the +2 added to the 1d8, and then that is doubled. So that's pretty awesome. And it tells you down here, like average damage for non-silver hating creatures with +0 Grace Winder is 9. With +7 Grace Winder is 23. So what am I at? I guess I'm at 13 probably. Just wanted to check if dropping my gold would make me unburdened. Fortunately not. Where am I going? Am I go? Let's explore down here. Oh, it's a little circle. All right, I think it is actually time for me to wrap up the stream. I want to kind of go through, but I'm really tired and I have to be up early. Let me finish killing these immediately attacking wolves and stuff. Was that a fire elemental? That's weird. Let me deal with him so I don't have a surprise coming back. Feel mildly warm. These resistances are awesome. All he's doing is making me feel mildly warm. And it doesn't even burn my stuff. It's like my inherent fire resistance allows my possessions to not get burned as well. It's kind of funny. All right, that'll have to be it for tonight. We'll finish this quest next time on Nethack and Chill. Yeah, so thanks for watching, Fluffy Bubbles, and whoever else might be watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that nonsense if you like what I'm doing. If you don't like what I'm doing, then you don't have to do that. It's that simple. All right. Yeah, so thanks again, and I guess we'll see you guys next time. So stay sober and keep your clothes on. I don't know, I had a teacher in school who used to close out every class by saying that. He'd say, stay sober, keep your clothes on. All right, good night. Bye.